Champ. Champ, the champion of champions. Who's outside? Who's outside with us, champ? Who's outside, man? I need y'all to come inside, man. Pause. With the Bev. Who got the Bev, champ? Don't forget the Bev. Yeah. Let me get some years in the chat. Let me get a couple of years, man. Let me get a... My nigga said, yo, yeah, on my soul. Salute. It is the toughest of everything that's tough in this world, as you can tell, champ. Tough Stino, please make sure y'all hit that like button, subscribe, or just merely just hit that subscribe button. Bro, yo, listen, I don't be wanting to make it a problem, G's. I ain't gonna lie, because I just enjoy people tapping in, champ. But, bro, please hit the like button, too, though. I mean, like, come on. It's 5 likes. It's already almost 30 people in here. Y'all go ahead and make sure y'all hit the like button too, man. All right? And support. Salute to everybody in the chat already. Deathpool, salute. Big Cuzzo, salute. Anthony B, salute. Who else, champ? Uncle Sam, Bobby Digital, salute. Mike G's, Cali Fee, 88 Metal Mania, Wolfson, BME, salute to everybody. I be turning that subscriber only mode on because I know people be wanting to troll, champ. I know people be wanting to troll, but at least if you troll me, subscribe, champ. At least be a subscriber if you're going to troll, all right? Salute to everybody, man. Yo, listen, I don't know what's going on. Matter of fact, I do know what's going on with Wack 100, champ. Wack 100 is being a bozarian, as I call them, niggas from Bozo land. They're called Bozarians, champ. You heard? This nigga's being very weird. We gonna get into that. He's calling Larry Hoover a snitch, champ. Just out of the blue, he pulls some paperwork from 1968 and says that Larry Hoover is a snitch. I don't think Wack 100 wants to be welcome anywhere. I personally don't think that he wants to walk around anywhere. But we got that. We also got Larry Hoover's son, Larry the Third, champ, right? Explaining exactly what's going on with his pops. We're gonna get into that. Then we're going to get into the Boochie Bear effect, champ. Your man Boochie Bear has taken over. Almighty Suspect makes his own page, okay, or had his own page already, but he started streaming. We got that. He answers a couple of questions on there. We also got Boochie Bear at No Jumper hamming it up, champ. We got that for as much as we can handle of that, champ, all right? So please, man, make sure it's rolled up. Mine's is, man. Never fold up. We here. Doing what we gotta do, champ. All right, we here taking a look at everything. That's what we here to do, man. All right, so please hit that like button, subscribe, and there's no more pump faking on the world. Champ. There's no more pump faking in the world that's gonna stop us from getting to the business, champ. All right. One Eye Willie, pause, says Wack started so many beefs he's not gonna know where the hit come from. And when I was covering 6ix9ine, when the 6ix9ine shit happened, right? And I was making videos and niggas like, yo, he's untouchable. 6ix9ine. I'm saying, bro, listen, it's gonna come a point in time where he's probably gonna get touched. Pause. And nobody's going to know where it came from because he done started so many problems all over the place. And this is the same thing that Wack 100 is going to go through. Charleston White is trying to clean up his image a little bit, but he's probably going to go through the same thing as well. And that's just what these niggas do, man, all right? It's all for that good old mighty Clouditine Max 5000, all that Clouditine powder, champ. I don't know if y'all seen the good old Clouditine powder now on Clouditine.com, champ, right? But it may be this Clouditine Max pre-workout, which I call a pre-work clout, all right? Now at Clouditine.com, champ, we can get all your Clouditine needs, champ, all right? If you're working out, go ahead and get that pre-work clout, champ, all right? But yeah, son, these niggas be selling their soul, and that's what they do. But let's listen to what your man Larry Hoover the Third got to say about his pops. Then we're going to get into what Wack 100 said. All right? Hit that like button, subscribe. Let's go.
Hi, everybody. So my brother's actually in the other room. Say hi, Larry.
What's going on?
We don't do this live stuff often.
But I want to tell all these people, I feel sorry for you guys, this gang banging while we talking about a man's life. This is a grown man, a senior citizen. It's not no kids in here. And if you can't move past that point in life where you still gang banging, you may possibly die in the streets or go to jail, young man. I love
On my soul is and like I always say, Mr. Larry the Third champ. I always say, these games was created by niggas that was in high school and junior high school, bro. So to be a grown man following rules of a 13-year-old or 14-year-old is diabolical, bro. It's diabolical. You niggas don't know how to do your own taxes or have taxes to do, but y'all want to gang bang. It's just nasty work, champ. These niggas was little kids, bro. Y'all calling yourself little kid names. But let's continue.
love everybody.
Yeah, I just saw that pop up too.
Son look just like his pops.
I got family that's GDs, BDs, Vice Lords, Stone, all that. It's all love around here. So say that for another platform.
Say that
or
for
we
no
could just
jumper
block
chain.
them and keep going.
Yeah, we can keep going. I just want them to know how I feel about it. They
So
wasting
my
their
sound
time.
going in and out.
So you guys, we jumped on here because we wanted to talk to you guys about something super important, right? And we thought this was probably the easiest way to do it. But right now, so you guys understand, because I think there's a lot of confusion and Larry's going to clear it. Hi, Sam. We're going to clear this up real quick. So
How's it now? How is it now? Is it
how
good? I might have
this
to
works,
unplug my
Larry,
shit
explain
and
to
plug it
them
back in.
that how Trump has freed him from the feds, but what's going on with the state?
Okay. Trump has freed my father from federal custody. But as I told people plenty times before, it's been a dual jurisdiction. So now the state has the opportunity to go get him. And what we're trying to do right now is we're trying to reach out to Governor Pritzker to let him know that my father would be a blessing to this city. And he could also leave the city if he needs him to leave. But we dealing with Pritzker, and he can go into state custody. And all he has to do is strike his pen and say that we don't need this geriatric old man. He served his time. Like he's not worried about leading any type of gang organization or running the streets. If he does anything for the streets, it would be telling the YNs
champ.
that.
Hold on, champ. Is everything good? Is everything good in the chat? Y'all let me know if everything is good in the chat, bro. Let me see what's going on in the chat, man. Y'all let me know what's good. Are we good? Is everything good? Is everything? Yeah, bro. Let me see what's going on in the chat, man. Yeah. Hold on, champ. I need to see what's up. Need to see what's up. It's good now? I don't know what they talking about. Everything is good. Nah, it was happening on my phone too, though. Let me see what's up. Let me see if it's still happening. Because all that shit was cutting out just now. We good? All right, copy. All right. All right. Yo, Uncle Sam, you gotta leave and come back in. Like, yo, I'm telling you, bro, YouTube be tweaking. Some people that just joined, it may be good. Like, I just refreshed on my phone and the sound is back good. Yo, Uncle Sam, you gotta leave and come back in. Like, yo, I'm telling you, bro, YouTube be tweaking. Some people that just joined, it may be good. That's crazy work, champ. That shit crazy work, bro. I ain't gonna lie. My bro said gotta pay the bill. Come on, champ. The bills is paid, champ. If the bills wasn't paid, I wouldn't be live, champ. But let's continue.
You go spend a life that you're gonna live the life that he lived if you don't change your life. He would be an asset and a blessing to this community. All the people that stuck on some other stuff.
Salute to my son Scott, champ. Salute to my son Scott.
Kind of weak. Your understanding of life, your understanding of manhood, your understanding of being a woman. We not with that. We all about peace and love, and we need Pritzker to understand that he will be a blessing to this community, and we want him to, give this man a second chance. Pritzker believes in redemption and believe that he should be redeemed. Everybody else in this situation has been able to have.
Now, bro, look, bro said there must be a problem with the YouTube app. It's fine. It's fine on my PC, right? Still in and out like burgers. Yo, look, man, you got to leave and come back in. Yo, this is how they try to discourage. This is how they try to discourage new creators and small creators and shit. So people got to leave and come back in. We got up to 70 wild quick, and now it's down to 59 because niggas don't want to hear that. You see how the YouTube shit done? When this shit happens like this, y'all got to share. Just go ahead and share. Sheeps they sleep. What's popping, champ? Oh, my soul.
Redemption and have a second chance in life, and I would love
but it be trying to
actually
bro.
be able to hold my father. I'm close, but I'm not all the way there yet. I know it don't sound right, but I want to hug and kiss a man. My kids want to hug and kiss their grandfather. My mother wants to hug and kiss her husband. Like, it's a whole family out here. This is a man in a man's life. This has nothing to do with any nonsense. We need for everybody to let Pritzker know that Larry Hoover will be a blessing to this community, an asset, no type of threats. If anything, it may be even more peaceful.
Now, what? And this is just a question, right? I don't want nobody to stay in prison or none of that shit, right? But this is a question that I have because somebody said this shit last night. What is the most powerful message? Somebody getting out of jail from doing a lot of time and being like, yo, you don't want to be like me, or that person never getting out of jail ever again? And that's a question that was asked to me last night, and I couldn't really answer it. So I just wanted to ask it to y'all. Maybe y'all can answer it for me, champ. All right? What is the bigger message? That you'll never get out of jail, or you get out of jail eventually? That's what was asked to me, champ.
Hold on, Jamal, are you next to Larry? Can you please go block famous Cuzzy, whatever this poor boy's name is that I feel sorry for?
Hey, we love you, young man.
Literally.
You'll get it together one day.
And please, nobody go back and forth with him. This is not. We are celebrating today. We are not trying to be in on none of that garbage or whatever.
That's crazy.
But so here's what we need from you guys, right? We would love for you to take a photo of Senior, any picture that you guys want off Larry's page or Mama's page. I will, well, Larry's got enough pictures on there. If you guys can post it and write something positive underneath the photo and then tag the governor and hashtag Free Larry Hoover.
Right now, I'm going to say again, I'm not against Larry Hoover or the GDs or the BDs, whatever niggas just want to call themselves. I'm not against it, but what am I supposed to write positive about Larry Hoover? And that's a real question. What am I supposed to write? Just write something positive? Just go ahead up there and lie, champ? Is that what I'm supposed to do? I don't know that nigga, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I guess, hey, everybody in Chicago, go ahead and go do that, champ, if y'all want Larry Hoover free. Shit.
Right? Because it's like super important that now that he's released from the feds, we have to release him from. Well, people know that you're on live and then they just keep calling your phone.
Oh,
like,
right, because you thought my shit
what's wrong with that?
Yeah,
you made me think my shit was messing up, shorty.
Yeah. So that is what we need done now, to be honest with you. We need everybody to grab a photo, tag the governor, and everything else. He is released from the feds. President Trump did an unbelievable thing for us today, but now we need to release him from the state. And you guys are free to ask any questions you guys want. You guys are free to, and it is, listen, I know some of you guys are writing like shaking my head.
Lead prosecutor in Larry Hoover's federal case reacting this afternoon with disappointment, telling us there are just some offenders and crimes that are not deserving of clemency. and Hoover falls in that category. But this afternoon, President Trump disagreeing, commuting Hoover's 6 life sentences on federal convictions to time served. Hoover still faces, however, a 200-year state sentence on a 1973 murder conviction, so it appears he won't be getting out of prison, at least in the near term. It was while behind bars serving time for
1973. Son been in jail for 50 years. 50 something years is diabolical, champ. I'm not gonna lie. 200-year sentence. Champ. Do y'all think that son should be let out though? Is my question for y'all, man. Is there enough redemption in niggas' soul, champ?
For that murder, the federal prosecutors say he continued overseeing the Chicago Gangster Disciples, a gang that he co-founded. And in 1997, he was convicted of running a criminal enterprise. But Hoover's attorney says over the years, Hoover...
So in 73, he got locked up. But in 90, I believe they said, what they said?
Continued overseeing the Chicago Gangster Disciples, a gang that he co-founded. And in 1997, he was...
In 1997, he was convicted of running a gang. So from 73 to 90, whatever they said, right? He was still actively running a gang in jail. This is just what they saying. All right.
Convicted of running a criminal enterprise. But Hoover's attorney says over the years, Hoover has been rehabilitated and written numerous letters talking about his experience, how he turned to crime, and the good he can do in steering young people away from a similar fate.
He is being held because he is a symbol, not because he needs further incarceration or he hasn't been rehabilitated. He's been a model prisoner for many, many years. He's been examined.
8 Metal Mania says, well, these young ends don't care what he has to say anyway. And you're right. It's nothing Larry Hoover can do in or out of prison that is going to stop whatever Chicago got going on. It's not happening. Maybe he can save some of the young ones. But the YNs, the shiesty mask wearing, they've already said that it doesn't matter if he comes home or not, that they're not going to listen. Plus, you know, the judge and the parole board or whoever, the governor, all these niggas know that, you know, people write beautifully when they want to get out of jail. They write beautifully. Oh, you know, I just want to paint daisies, champ. Green Goddess, salute, champ. I just want to paint daisies, champ. I just want to fill potholes, champ. I want to make peanut butter sandwiches for the homeless, champ. But do they really mean it? And these are all questions, champ, right? I'm just here to ask questions, champ.
He has been determined to be no risk.
If Larry Hoover said there was going to be a killing, there was a killing. If Larry Hoover said there was going to be a beating, there was a beating. If Larry Hoover said there was going to be a drug deal, there was a drug deal.
Hoover's case has drawn the attention of a number of advocates and public figures, including Chance the Rapper and Kanye West. Hoover is currently serving time in Colorado, but with that state sentence, he'll likely be moved at some point to a prison in Illinois.
Things to understand about Larry Hoover's state case. He was 22 years old when he went to prison for ordering an unaliving. Larry Hoover at 22 did not pull the trigger. The person who admitted to doing the unaliving was paroled for the unaliving in 1992, almost 33 years ago. All right, well, who's more dangerous? The chicken or the egg? You know what I'm saying? Like, the person that orders the hit or the person that actually went through with the hit, champ? Which one is the most dangerous? It says Larry Hoover was made to be the boogeyman. He has no convictions for unaliving anyone. This is the only unaliving he was convicted of. He was then convicted of running a gang and drug operation inside the prison in which Trump commuted his sentence. Free that man. All right. So I guess the 1990, what, bro? I just want to say 1997 for some reason, chip. You know what I'm saying? But whatever that was that he got convicted for running the gang, that's what President Trump pardoned him for. So that was the federal crime. that he took him for. The state shit is the body that he got locked up for when he was 22 years old. Yeah, man, it's crazy, man. Donnie Williams says the thumbnail is crazy. Yeah, man, we gonna get to the Boochie Bear effect in just a minute, champ. I just wanted to touch up on this Larry Hoover situation and also show what Wack 100 diabolical mind thinks about whenever somebody gets a little bit more clout than he got at the moment. On my soul.
Well, come sit next to me so the beautiful people can see you.
I'm trying to chat up right now. She about to show the grandchildren and all that shit. They showing that it's a nice, productive, happy family that he's going to come home to if they decide to let him go. But one person that has something to say about that is Wack 100, which it confuses me, right? Because the last thing I heard about Larry Hoover and Wack 100 was trying to get the rights to Larry Hoover's name so he can do the Larry Hoover movie. But some lady had the it was like some lady that had the rights, and then Jay Prince got involved because Jay Prince wanted to do it, and Wack was like, oh, you don't even know Jay Prince and all this other crazy shit. That's when Jay Prince and Wack 100 got involved, champ. On my soul. We rocking with you. Knicks winning, so it's good, champ. I told y'all I don't be watching the games. I feel like if I watch the game, they're gonna lose. That's how I feel. You know what I'm saying? So when the games is happening, I don't wear the jacket. I don't watch them. I don't talk about them. I let them work. We gotta let them work to come back from that 3-1, champ. We gotta let them cook. All right. But this is what Wack 100 says. He says, I will be addressing this on the 100 side of Clubhouse today at 8 p.m., which is probably like 11 p.m. over here. Now it's on. Sometimes you got to stand for something, and tonight you will hear my stance. Exposers mount up. Like, bro, this nigga is so crazy, bro, and y'all allow it, champ. Or they allow it, right? They allow. I'm not going to say y'all. But this is what the paperwork says, right? This is what this excerpt from whatever says. I'm not saying this is real or whatever. I'm just showing y'all this is the type of shit that Wack 100 mind thinks about when you know, somebody is getting a little bit more clout than he is at the specific time, right? So he says Parker High School, located at 6800 Stewart Avenue, this is what the paperwork says, was the scene of a youth gang battle on September 4th, 1968. The leader of the Supreme Gangsters, 18-year-old Larry Hoover of 6853 Green Street, informed the police that he was standing in the school hall just outside the principal's office when two members of the East Side Disciples appeared. All right. These boys, James Highsmith, age 18 years old, of whatever his address is, and Leonard Longstreet, age 20, of whatever street that is, champ, address, were not students at Parker High School. Larry Hoover related that the two walked past me in the hall and Highsmith smiled. Then Longstreet said, burn him. And Highsmith pulled the gun and started shooting. I got hit. Bullets also struck two bystanders. Mildred Civils, age 15, and Lewis Jackson, age 15. All three Parker High School students were shot in the leg and were rushed to St. Bernard's Hospital for treatment. Only minutes after the shooting, police officers arrested James Highsmith and Leonard Longstreet. At the time of the Parker High School battle, Longstreet and Highsmith were at the library on Bond, were at Liberty, at Liberty on Bond, awaiting trial on two separate shootings that occurred earlier in the summer. At the same time, the police also arrested 17-year-old Gregory Williams, who was carrying a pistol in the Parker High School hall. Williams was a member of the Supreme Gangsters. A Cook County grand jury subsequently returned an indictment which charged James Highsmith and Leonard Longstreet with aggravated battery on Larry Hoover. Preliminary hearings on the case were held in the courtroom of Judge David Serta on September 17, 1968. Attending the hearings was Vicky Berry, age 16. Vicky Berry was a member of the Supreme Gangsters, of which Larry Hoover ran. Right. So listen, man. Every time somebody gets in the limelight, every time somebody gets a little bit of spotlight, right? Wack 100 goes to great lengths to get whatever paperwork that's going to expose them for being the opposite of what they perceive to be, even though he's the opposite of what he perceives to be. Just like 1090 Jake is the opposite. Just like Seti Nash is the opposite. Just like these niggas be the opposite of what they perceive to be, champ, right? But what do y'all think about this paperwork right here? And what do y'all think about your man Wack 100 for digging and finding it, or if it's fake, having it made up and typed up and all this other shit? What do y'all think about that? Why does Wack 100, as soon as somebody is getting a little bit of shine, champ, why does he do this, champ? And do y'all believe the paperwork is real? Let me know. Naughty Yahweh says, wasn't the ninja beef with Jay Prince was all over this Larry Hoover? Now, exactly, champ. That's what I said before I started reading it, champ. That's what I said, son. He was trying to do Larry Hoover's movie, champ. Now, all of a sudden, he has a big problem with Larry Hoover. I don't understand it. Whether or not the paperwork is real, which I've been having to say for the past couple of days, bro. Like, whether or not the paperwork is actually valid or not, bro. Because it's like, whether or not it's real, nigga, what's your problem? Why are you putting this information out? So he won't get love when he get on the streets or what, champ? Wack might get hurt behind. Yo, listen. Or maybe that's what he's trying to prevent too. Yo, let me make some noise so if anything do happen to me, they'll automatically look at Larry Hoover. Either way, it's nasty work in my opinion. But hey, man, salute to everybody. Larry Hoover, man, salute to him. If this did happen, then he did indeed tell. If this is true, then he did indeed tell when he was 18. He did indeed do that. But I just want to know what the hell is up with Wack 100, champ. Like, bro, what the hell is up with this nigga, bro? What is his obsession? Yo, this nigga's crazy, bro. It's crazy. You got a problem with bro, and as soon as something about to come home or look like something about to come home, you start posting niggas paperwork. It's nasty, bro. JD, salute. I see you, champ. I saw you earlier in that live too, man. I saw you earlier in that live with the ruler report, champ. Salute to the ruler report, champ. But you know, I had to leave up out of that live because someone was getting manhandled by Wack 100, champ. The ruler report, nigga was getting manhandled by Wack 100. I seen that happen with Showface too. Wack 100 popped out and niggas get starstruck, champ. Niggas don't want to have the same energy and say what they need to say to bro. Right? It's not about proving him wrong. We all know he wrong. It's just really about violating him. That's really what it is, bro. I'm not even trying to prove Wack 100 wrong, bro. I'm calling a spade, bro. Nigga, you could try to spin that, nigga. Never said, I'm just calling a spade, nigga. You could try to spin that. On my soul. Big Joe says Boochie Bear told Adam don't squash him and Wack beef. He said let it play how it's gonna play. He good either way. Yeah, I mean, you know, we gonna get into all that. I don't think Wack 100 wants no problems with Boochie. Boochie is a nigga that is not scared cause he think everything is clout. So Boochie is gonna just say and do anything, which we gonna get into cause I do got the Boochie Bear shit Yo, listen, we gonna get into the viral way in just a minute. I rock with the viral way, champ. And we also got the no jumper shit where they was talking to him. So we gonna tune into all of these things one by one. Like I said, just make sure it's rolled up, never hold up, champ. All right. We gonna get into all of it, champ. 413 love. Salute to the 413, champ. JD says, yeah, the ruler was getting verbally pimp slapped. Champ. Champion. I was like, bro, what's going on, bro? My son was sitting there mad timid, like, man, look at this shit that's happening, champ. I wasn't subscribed, but I had to subscribe so I can comment, like, yo, bro, come on, bro, like, do your shit, bro. You got him on the live now, you know what I'm saying, bro? You gotta do your shit, right? But salute to the ruler report and all that, man. Next time, if you need help, bro, just call on Stino, nigga. I done came up there and violated Wack 100 for your champ. We don't really need no understanding between Wack 100. He's not like us, so we violate, right? But your man, almighty suspect, yeah, this nigga look crazy, yo. Why is his image like that, bro? Something like a goddamn cartoon character. This is how Mortal Kombat when it first came out, champ, right? But he does have his own page. Y'all make sure if y'all want to look at his content. I probably won't be looking at it no more after this. But it's almighty suspect. Y'all go ahead and follow him. He responds to him getting fired, which I do want to tap into because he's the one that got fired, right? So I want to see what he says about it. Hit that like button, subscribe. Let's listen to the McDonald's employee suspect, champ. All right, let's go.
What I'm gonna be mad at? You know what I'm saying? This man shit. I can't be mad per se that they want to fire me. But what I can be mad at is, bro, it's like I was watching some shit earlier and niggas talking about controlled chaos. It ain't no such thing as no controlled chaos, bro. You can't control such as chaos. It's either you like my chaos or you don't. It's either you want me to flash out or you don't. But
you don't.
For everybody who wondering what's going on,
my son said, either you want me to flash out or you don't. I heard my son crazy. He got that hoodie on wild low, too. This nigga is really, yeah, come on, man. What are we doing? Suspect look like dude from the movie Powder, champ. On my soul. Nasty work.
I damn near got fired because of this little.
And if y'all like the thumbnail, share it. Just hit share and share. Get the link and share it on your Facebook and all that shit, man. Just share, man. Share it. Let's get it out here. Clip the images. Whatever you want to do, champ. Go ahead and do it, champ, all right?
Little fat shit up here. This little fat shit up there. You feel me? That's why nigga got fired. But as a grown man, though, I do have to take responsibility for my own actions. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, nigga, I am a grown man. Don't nobody control me but myself, and I'm responsible for all my own actions. I do want to say that. You know what I'm saying? And another thing I want to say is, bro, I think this dude came up here with a motive.
You
know what I'm
think?
saying? I think he came in here with a motive, bro. He
You
Mr.
think?
Pan-African. Tariq Nasheed got a restraining order on this Boochie guy here. You know what I'm saying? So clearly, this is what he does. He's from the Dr. Umar space. You feel me? This is
one thing you're not supposed to do, because you knew this already. After the first interaction, you went back and you did your research on who this person was. I would take it that's what you would do, right? Since this person has an internet presence, somewhat. So you knew all this stuff before you, bro. You can't let niggas trick you out your spot. That's one thing you can't do. You can't let people trick you out your spot, sus. And that's exactly what son did. He came in there with intentions to take somebody's spot, because that's what you have to do at No Jumper. And as the Glory Fab said, you fell for it, you big dummy.
This Flacco man, so you know they was on the Dr. Umar type thing, you know what I'm saying? I'm saying all that to say that he was supposed to be on some pro-African, pro-Pan-Africanist type deal, right? And if that's the case, how can, and y'all couldn't see this because this was off camera, bro. Our very first time we ever got into it, right, is me, Josh, is Mikey, right? Let me start y'all from the beginning. It's me, Josh, Mikey, and Boochie Bandit Shorts. And we about to do the news, you know what I'm saying? And as we're about to do the news, I'm not talking to him at all. I'm having a conversation on my own. This nigga butts in said conversation. He looks at me. He say, "You just called me a nigger?" And I start looking around like, bro, huh? Me?
We know this, champ.
This nigga talking to, I'm like, this nigga talking to me. Me right now? I didn't even flash out. Like, y'all know I be flashing, but like, I didn't flash out yet. You know what I'm saying? At all. When he first hit me with the, you just called me a nigga, I said, bro, why would I call you a nigger, bro? I'm confused. Like, why would I do some shit like that? Boom. Then the nigga gonna say, oh, I don't know, it's probably, I know I heard it. You probably slur your words. It's probably the white man in you. White man in me, bitch. And if anybody ever was wondering, oh, why you get all mad from, bro? Me being a black man in America, bro. Me being a light-skinned black man in America, per se. Niggas of darker complexion always try to hit you with the less than, oh, you're mixed, oh, you're not black, you know what I'm saying? So you always go through these type of problems when you
We do that shit to each other, champ. I'm not gonna lie. See, Suspect is probably too young to remember like the 80s and the early 90s and in the 70s and all that, bro. The light skin was the right skin. Y'all was doing it first. I'm not gonna hold you. Y'all was acting like y'all was closer to God, champ. On my soul. I used to get wild dark skin jokes when I was a kid, nigga. And bro, I'm not even that dark. This nigga, I used to make fun of other darker skin niggas than me. On my soul, yeah, bro. I know, but you purple. On my soul. If we go in the pool and we get out the pool, you're purple, champ. On my soul. So it was just like, bro, it's just back and forth shit, bro. It's just shit that we say to each other, man. You shouldn't have got too angry, but I understand a little bit. On my soul. I understand a little bit.
Yeah, nigga want to assume you mixed. The nigga want to assume you white. I'm none of the above. I'm not. Took that to offense. Don't try to profess that I'm some white man in here. Come to find out, I should have been smarter than that, because that was his whole ploy and his whole motive. You know what I'm saying? And I don't like when people try to say, oh, you did say it. No, the only time I've ever said something with a hard R is when Travis Ford was getting accused of stealing, and Mikey claimed it was somebody else, and I was like, oh, y'all claim Moneybag Rose did it? I'm like, oh, y'all see niggers in the back in the back stealing shirts, and it's just all these niggers. Y'all just pointing fingers. That's the only time. Crazy. And the only other time that ever slipped out was when, or it sounded like I'm slipped out, as I said, niggas is always getting into something, and niggas and how I don't know if it's my accent, if it's how I put together the word. They tried to clip it and hit me with, oh, this nigga saying niggers because I said niggas is. You know what I'm saying? It was just the way that it flew out my mouth. You know what I'm saying? Type shit.
Yo, bro, it don't even matter, bro. Like, nigga, you said what you said, bro. Like, yo, bro, I said what I said, bro. You take it however you want to take it, bro. Straight like that. That's the type of dude I am. Boochie would have said that shit to me. I'd have looked at him, and I'd have looked at his shorts, and I'd have looked at him, and I'd have looked at his shorts, and I'd have looked at him in utter disgust, and I'd have been like, yo, bro, I say whatever I want to say. I don't even get into it with transmissions. It look like you about to transform, champ. I don't even get into it with Optimus Primes and shit like that, bro. I said what I said. On my soul. Straight like that. Nigga, I said what I said, bro. If that's what you thought I said it. So, what?
And besides all of that,
my son got mad. Oh!
I'm black, bitch. If I want to say nigger, I can do that, bitch ass nigga. And that was my whole thing was, nigga, I can say what the fuck I want up here, nigga. You're not finna be checking me of some way of words or some weird, you know what I'm saying? Like, we not doing none of those things.
My son like the Grim Reaper right now,
that's
champ.
Where the first problem started to arise, and shit, we could watch it. So once you get into this part, he already it's off camera where he claimed that I called him a nigger, blah blah blah. So I'm already hot by this point. I'm already irritated. It's already going there.
But why are you still irritated?
Nigga, you said I already are. You said a hard ER.
Totally offended with some shit that
I ain't
didn't
offended.
happen.
I'm just
It's
asking.
imaginary. Because
Hey,
why would I ever call another black man the hard R?
I'm
What
not
are you?
My son done went back. My son done brought back the receipts, champ. Champ. Champ.
Even talking about?
Asking. I'm just asking.
Weird
You said a
ass
hard
nigga.
ER.
Maybe we can try to stay
What
on
you talking
this episode.
about?
No.
Ron says he may have a lawsuit against No Jumper due to their laws out there. It's no tolerance. It's a no tolerance law for discrimination. Well, suspect was discriminating too by calling son the hard F word. That nigga said that shit about 800 times, champ. It's short form, long form, F word, champ. Wildin'. I ain't gonna lie. Both of them may have lawsuits. However, I mean, listen, talk about it, let it go, let niggas know how you feel. And now it's time for you to create something of your own. The only other videos he got on his page is him playing Madden, which is not going to work, champ.
Oh,
I didn't say no
there it
curse
is.
words. I'm not
Hollow
gonna curse.
Dewan
Hey,
is crazy.
You said the hard ER.
word.
You
I
sound
asked you, did you
retarded.
say hard ER? Then
sound
you said
stupid.
some nonsense. Then I said maybe it was white
You
blood
asked me,
stirring
why
up
would
in
you
you.
ask me if I would say the hard ER?
Because
nigga?
that's what you said.
You don't know what you
I
talking
heard it,
to,
and then I
nigga.
asked you, did you slur
That
your
ain't what I
speech?
said,
Then I
nigga.
asked you if you slurred.
That ain't what I said,
I asked you
nigga.
if you slurred your speech.
That ain't what I
and then
said,
you went
though.
into a whole
That ain't
rant
what I
about
said,
whatever
though.
you're talking about.
That ain't what I said.
You
though,
said a
nigga.
hard ER. I heard it.
Who
My
said
ears
a
work
hard
fine.
ER,
You
nigga?
did.
You
You
imagine
did.
it.
Stino, can you make the videos downloadable again? I never made it undownloadable. But I'll look at it and see what's going on, champ, for sure.
Nigga right here, this
So,
light skinned
weird ass
nigga right
what
here,
is
this high
going
yellow
on
nigga
today?
right here
wrong with
said
this nigga?
a hard
This
ER.
nigga wanna
All
fight
That's
with
what
us
happened.
about
Guys,
light skin. What's wrong
Guys,
with you,
we
nigga?
are
I ain't
live.
mixed with nothing.
We're live.
Hey, we're
I ain't
live.
mixed with
Weird
nothing.
We are.
Come on,
So
champ.
that was my
What would
first,
it feel like to wake up on
problem
your
there
terms, work
was
from
I just feel
anywhere,
like
and
one, bro,
actually enjoy
Pause
what
the
if I
video,
work
nigga.
here, you some new booty.
Why don't you have yo, I always say Amazon Prime. YouTube Premium, champ. Why you don't have? Because this nigga wasn't planning on using his own shit, champ. Go ahead and get that YouTube Premium, champ. Get rid of the ads. Oh my soul. Called him a federal F word on top of that. Suspect ain't with it. No case. Facts. Pulled out a knife, spit on dude, all that. Yeah, champ. He just gotta use this momentum to push and excel his own page. He got about almost 40,000 subs. He could be making a living off of his page. This is just facts. I seen people make $10,000 a month off of 5,000, 6,000, 8,000 subs. So I mean, he can make a little bit of cheese, man. He just gotta lock in.
Booty ass nigga. Don't come in here antagonizing niggas, making like that's not what we about to do. And if we gonna do that, just know I'm ready for all set
Salute
smoke.
the big cuzzo, champ. You know the
Some random
rhyme.
fat nigga.
Brandon.
We
We
have
got our
Almighty
homeboy
too.
Brandon here, and of course,
Random
the
fat
six-figure
Boochie
Susker
cheeks.
himself, Almighty
Show
Suspect.
is.
What you guys are jumping into was a conversation that happened literally as we were trying to go live. So
This nigga want to
You
relive
seem
the
a little
past,
confused and
boy.
off, like-
Like, come on, man. You got
Ass
fired.
beard,
yesterday.
shave it.
Okay.
Shut up.
Okay.
I
My
was
son's
tweaking
like,
right
People
there.
okay,
don't know this,
okay.
but
That's
the
me.
best way to make
I ain't
money
gonna lie.
online right now
Radican nigga. I was calm as a motherfucker before you start fucking with me. No, black people aren't all out of control and wild, but no, when you fuck with a nigga gonna react. That's just common sense, nigga. That's just common sense, bro. Hold on. Yeah, that's just common sense if you ask me. That's just common sense. Then. That's not roasting, bitch. Now you getting personal, nigga.
In a fetal position in a random LA out.
And there we go. That's when you know a nigga's just because that's not a word that trigger him, and just because that's not his word that he won't stand for. That don't got shit to do with me. That don't got shit to do with what words I won't stand for. Just because he don't want to fight when he get called a bitch don't mean that I won't.
I know I do.
Yeah, once you open the door for disrespect, more disrespect will come, and I'm ready for that. I was ready for said disrespect. That's why I got up and spit on him. I'm not a white man. I don't pull white man moves like Brandon do and disrespect the nigga or come at a nigga, and then when you come at him crazy, oh look at him, angry black man. Nah, I'm not one of those. When I disrespect the nigga, I know that disrespect comes with that. With them baby shark hoochie daddy shorts on. With you, baby shark.
Are we gonna yell? Because I can't understand one person trying to clown somebody. I got a video from your fans of you balled up in a fetal position in a random LA alley.
And there we go. That's when you know a nigga's losing, right? Y'all ever been around a nigga where y'all shooting? At this point, I'm only shooting on his shorts. I'm shooting on the nigga having no neck. I'm shooting on all just little silly shit. I'm on his ass, so he got to go to the personal attack. You got jumped and you was balled up in the corner. And how's that the same? You got on booty shorts and you got jumped in the corner. You went to the personal shit. I'm just shooting. I'm just speaking on what I...
When you shooting, niggas is gonna shoot back, bro. You gotta understand that, bro. You shouldn't even got yourself into this situation. You was hanging on by a dead thread, champ, by an eyelash. You was hanging on, champ, to your position there at no jumper, and you know the banter in the back and forth and all that with somebody that you know is a Boochie bandit. I'm not arguing with nobody that's wearing shorts like that. I'm not gonna hold you. That's not what I'm into, bro. We not sitting face to face and we having a conversation and your thighs is out and I'm like, bro, I don't got time to go back and forth with you, bro. Cause you gonna say something crazy, bro, and I know you, nigga. It look like you gonna call the police.
I see. No cat. You got little ass shorts on, nigga.
Like, bro,
I'm roasting this nigga.
And did he hurt your feelings? And did he hurt your feelings? You was balled up in the corner in the alley, and now you talking crazy. That's what he was saying. There's video proof of you balled up in the alley. So I mean, what are we talking about? On my soul.
Personal. You want to go personal. I'm roasting the nigga. He want to go personal.
And that hurt your soul, champ. That nigga hurt your soul.
That's like when you shooting on your mans, right? You say your man's got some dirty ass shoes. Blase, and the nigga be like, that's why your car got repoed last month. Bitch ass nigga, that is not roasting. That's not roasting, bitch. Now you getting personal, nigga.
How you know that nigga ain't like his shoes, champ? How you know his grandmama ain't gave him them shoes, champ? How you know the nigga ain't get them shoes handed down from his great grandfather, champ? How you know it wasn't a family heirloom of Jordans, champ?
Getting your ass whooped out by some a little nigga shorter than me whooped this nigga out. The nigga was balled up. Look, the nigga was balled. You didn't get jumped out.
Lied and put so much extras on the video that anybody can search up and see. The nigga said he slapped me and then I fell out. And bro, shut up. Some niggas that I thought was my true friends and true homies was jealous.
Oh, really?
Didn't fuck with me. I'm riding in the car with niggas. Nigga take me to an alley and there's 30 niggas in that motherfucker. And I'm like, oh.
You was green,
I'm thinking
champ.
like, shit, what's going on right here, nigga?
30,
like, nigga,
30 people is a lot of people, champ. I'm not going to hold you. 30 people? 30 people? I'm not going to hold you. It's probably about 3 people, 4 people, champ. I'm not going to lie.
Bitch ass nigga, get out the car. I'm like, oh God.
That's funny, right? You could have lost your life.
Nigga, and I don't like how niggas pull up, bro. It's 2025. Me getting jumped happened in 2015. That was 10 years ago, bro. Yes, I got jumped. I'm never afraid to say nothing that happened to me ever.
I got jumped too, champ.
Yes,
I got jumped too, but that's just not on camera, champ. I want to get to him talking about him spitting on the nigga and with Adam, him being fired, which I guess he already answered. Let's see. This nigga's taking mad long to get to the shit.
Martial arts is a weapon, gang. What the fuck? Being a black belt Olympic gold medalist, not a weapon?
I nigga not no Olympic gold medalist, nigga.
Riddle me that.
Yo, my son's scared for his life.
Is being a black belt a weapon? Yes or fucking no?
No, it just mean niggas know how to fight better than you, champ. It just mean that people know how to fight better than you, champ. All right. Yeah, man. It just mean we know how to fight better than you, champ. That's all, bro. A weapon is crazy. Niggas is not Bruce Lee,
a
bro.
martial art and winning Olympics ain't a weapon. They literally call martial arts weapons.
What?
Martial arts is a weapon, gang. What the fuck?
This nigga's crazy. This
martial arts is a weapon. They call that shit, nigga. If a martial arts nigga do something, they call that shit, nigga, assault with a deadly weapon, nigga.
No, they don't. I done beat up wild niggas. I'm a 2nd degree black belt and Shotokan karate. I've never got hit with no, oh, you're a weapon charge. No, it doesn't happen like that, champ. I'm here to tell you it doesn't happen like that, champ. This nigga is bugging. He's scared, champ. I had to pull a knife on him, champ. He was going to weaponize me. It's crazy. Like, bro, come on, bro.
No cap. I ain't seen no weapon.
Listen, everybody that's trained don't have to register their body parts and all that. Nigga, I know so many senseis and niggas with black belts and boxers and all that. Niggas don't gotta register their hands as lethal weapons, champ. I know a lot now. It may be some that do, but I mean, on the regular street level, no, champ. Niggas not about to register their hands as weapons, bro. That's not how that shit works. You would just get beat up and sent to the hospital, champ. Trust me. Trust me, bro. You just end up in the hospital, champ. That's all.
And I ain't never gave a fuck about no black belt, nigga. That's why I spit on that nigga and said, nigga, get cracking, nigga, do something.
Yeah, you can, because you spit on him and you backed up and pulled the knife. Where, I'm not going to hold you, Brandon should have just did what he do, bro. He said the nigga was trying to open the knife and all that, bro. You should have got to him, bro. Like, I mean, that's not supposed to stop you, champ.
Do something, nigga. Do something, sir. Do something. Nigga talking about a knife. Nigga, if you Mr. 300-pounder, nigga, Mr. Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, nigga, this imaginary weapon shouldn't bother you. And you lying. Show me the knife.
So, but I just caught you one. I just caught you one. Just like you are.
Guys.
Oh, come on.
Where's that weapon?
Let's do
Hey, y'all tripping, bro.
Come do something.
Look at that nigga leg, bro.
This why y'all had security, man. Y'all was on.
No jumper was cracking.
The whole time.
Come do something, Mr. Black. Man brought a knife to. Come do something.
No, there's no weapons. No weapons. No weapons.
Come do something, Mr. Black. There's a knife right there. Come do something. Where? Where?
A Swiss Army knife.
Where? Police ask you where? You're the feds. Federal fed. Bitch ass nigga.
And then I didn't like how the nigga lying and trying to say that was me growling. Why the fuck do I need to make any sound effects for? Nobody touched me. What the fuck would I be making sound effects? That's his big ass wrestling and shit.
I just got you like. Just like you
Guys.
I see the clip talking about. That's him grunting for the knife. What?
Guys, come on. Guys, come on. Stop, guys. Oh, chill, guys. Do something.
My son was screaming for help. Oh, look. Weapon. Yeah, nigga, Brandon.
And look, bro, let's keep that shit 1,000, right? Hypothetically, if there was a knife, which there wasn't, show me one. Hypothetically, let's keep it real. All you niggas is bitches. If you lying, tell the truth, nigga. Keep it real with yourself, gang. I'm 185 pounds. I throw these bitches. I don't turn down Nathan. I ain't the most gangsterous. You win some, you lose some. I didn't been beat up. I didn't beat niggas up. I ain't never been knocked out before. I ain't never been put to bed. But I didn't been beat up. I didn't beat niggas up. I didn't been jumped. I didn't jump niggas. I'm not up here trying to profess to be the super gangster, because that's just a cap. That's not the truth. But I ain't never turned down Nathan. I'm 190 pounds, 85. This nigga like 260. Professing to be a black belt, all on podcasts talking about he gonna fold me up this and he gonna rear naked choke me this and he gonna put a nigga in a double underhook this and nigga talking about all this. Nigga lucky I ain't up that bitch on him. Fuck you talking about?
Yo, these niggas be on this shit talking like they goddamn so ready to catch a hat, bro. Nigga, you not ready to do nothing. You knew he was gonna be there. You ain't have nothing on you, nigga. You knew he was gonna be there. You ain't have nothing on you, bro. Stop getting on here and getting in front of your fans and talking crazy. He lucky I ain't up it on him, nigga. You not up in nothing. You live in your pop's basement, nigga. You said you was in the trap house right now before this episode. You not about to up nothing. Now, I ain't gonna lie. This is why you really don't supposed to be telling niggas that you train and you do all of that, because, you know, niggas will up it on you, champ. Not gonna lie. Niggas, but he's not up at nothing. My son, Jack Skellington, he's not up in nothing. I guarantee you that, bro. I guarantee you that, champ. Brandon act foolish, though. He a different kind of dude, which we got a couple of Brandon videos that we gonna play and react to too in just a minute. I tried to have a little bit of patience for Brandon, tried to see what he was like, but we got a couple of videos that's gonna shed some light on how Brandon really is, bro. He's a nasty work. Man, didn't this dude used to be blood? What happened there? Nasty work. Brandon destroyed that racist white supremacist and embarrass him by destroying his talking points. He's good with me. Yo, listen, some people say righteous shit sometimes, but then you get to see how these people really are and it turns you away from them. A person can do something good but also be just a nasty clout chasing ass person. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. I'm starting to see the malarkey come out of this nigga pause more and more every time he gets on camera. Like, he wants to be somebody that wants to be a part of shit. It's like annoying. Like, this nigga really wants to be a part of No Jumper, bro. That shit is just nasty work, bro. Yeah, bro. It's nasty work.
Nigga, 300 pound black belt. Y'all bitch ass nigga talking about you a bitch. You had a knife. So every nigga on the level 4 yard is a bitch. No, whoever yelling knife is a snitch. Nigga, what is you talking about? I ain't never seen no knife. Y'all niggas snitching. So if a nigga a bitch for pulling out a knife, every nigga in prison a hoe?
Niggas in prison have knives because everybody got a knife. If you don't got a knife, you probably get stabbed up. That's not the same situation here. You just afraid of the nigga because he's heavier than you. That's really what it is. And he's quote unquote trained and Olympian and all that. So you're just scared, bro.
Cause them niggas come out themselves bangered up. If you a bitch for pulling out a knife on a nigga three times your weight class and a Olympic medalist fighter and all of these things that we don't give a fuck about.
If you don't care, then why have a knife?
You bitch ass niggas wouldn't have did nothing. You bitch ass niggas would have called the police. Keep that shit a buck. You niggas would have called the police. You niggas would have ran.
Yo, bro, I don't care what you say about Brandon, bro. That nigga's not looking out for us, bro. He looking out for himself, bro. Trust me, bro. He looking out for himself, bro. I don't care about all that other shit you talking about, bro. The OAP and all this other shit. I don't care about none of that, bro. On my soul. That nigga is now addicted to that Clouder Team Max 5000 champ.
Man, you niggas would have.
You'll see soon, though. You'll see soon. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna pull up a video that I did before where he's talking about his meat to Adam. Matter of fact, in the video that we about to play, he's talking about, Adam, please let me pipe this girl for you. I'm gonna perform good. Like, come on, bro. Like, niggas could do good shit because that's the image that they going for. But underline, bro, they be diabolical, bro. This nigga Brandon diabolical, bro. Nobody moves around like that. Is just good money. He move around weird. He's a weirdo. If it walk like a duck, it quack like a duck. You sitting with Adam talking about your PP champ and how you could perform and outlast and do all this shit on camera. Like, come on, man. But this the guy that y'all niggas want to follow and tell niggas that niggas is good? Come on, bro. This type of shit I mean about the internet. Y'all niggas come here and tell me that this Boochie nigga's good, bro. Y'all don't come here and say that, bro. On my soul. Just don't come here and say that, bro. I'm not that guy. I don't care about none of that. This nigga is weird. He's a weirdo. Bro said that he liked to watch PPs. He wanted to watch Lush P. Oh, let me make sure it's real P, Lush, bro. What are you talking about? That's the nigga you want to follow in the OAP and hundreds of members with farms and livestock and trade and all that shit, but he want to watch niggas PPs? Come on, bro. Y'all niggas gotta wake up, man. Niggas will use your shit just because you think that they moving in a certain way. But you gotta watch everything. Don't just watch the shit that you like. You gotta watch everything so you can gauge what that person is about, bro. Don't come here and say the nigga Brandon is some good, outstanding individual. He's not. And his own mans, which we about to watch right now, matter of fact. Because we about to get into this Boochie Bear shit. Pause. His own mans is calling him out for being a clout chaser. That's right. His own mans is sitting there calling him out for being a clout chaser, champ. Hit that like button, subscribe. Come on, son. Come on, bro. We gotta wake up, bro. I don't do this shit to make friends with niggas. Come on, bro. If you don't know why he going to No Jumper, then you don't agree with everything that he do. You understand why he's going to No Jumper. He's not doing nothing that you don't know. You know exactly why he going to No Jumper, because he want that clout. He's a weirdo. He talk weird. His voice is weird. He wear overly tight clothes and short shorts, and he sit there with that nasty Mike Tyson voice, and he, you know what I'm saying? That's what the nigga do, bro. Why am I mad? Because you follow niggas that like Boochie, champ. That's why I'm mad, because you sitting here trying to tell niggas about some nigga that's a lame. That's why. Why you follow lames? Why y'all niggas spend y'all times learning about lames and what lames is doing in their natural life, and then they weird and you don't see that though? I got questions too, bro. I got questions. You gonna answer them though? Or you gonna fake try to laugh and, oh look, he's mad. No, nigga, I'm not mad. I'm just, where's your brain at? Copy, champ. So the Viral Way podcast, man, salute to these guys. They hold Brandon accountable, man, for his actions and clout chasing and going up there. I would gather, champ. Right? I would gather he's probably going now, champ. Nigga got called out and he's ashamed now, champ. He don't want to have that conversation. He don't want to have that conversation, champ. He rather just leave, and I'd rather him just go, champ. Salute to bro, though. Salute to bro, though. On my soul. I have no issue criticizing Brandon. I follow no man. So, yo, bro, listen. Whenever niggas come in here, oh, yo, but be easy on him because he do this and knock it off. I'm a great judge of character, bro. On my soul. Especially since I watch mostly everything and I see how these niggas be moving. I've been around too long for a nigga to tell me somebody something and I already see something else. That's basically it. You know what I'm saying? But he got to live with getting spit on. And this is what his mans tell him. Hit that like button, subscribe. Salute to the Viral Way podcast. They got 20K subscribers. Salute to them, man. All right. But they didn't clout chase. They came on here and they tried to hold Brandon accountable for his actions, which I believe we all should realize was going on with everybody that put their face on this camera. Right? So we gonna watch it. Let's go.
Or I'm introduced anyway. We got Uncle Ruckus, formerly known as Brandon over there at No Jumper. He just got suspect fired, or suspect got himself fired. However y'all wanna look at it. So we're gonna break down exactly what happened and what led up to this. And we're gonna get Ruckus' side of the story because we all seen the footage already. The screen went black, so we want to know what happened when the screen went black. They've been throwing our name in the mix. So we had to get you up here because we wasn't even gonna talk about it, react to it or nothing. But 5 minutes after you left the studio, I seen your ass on live talking about it. Yeah. So I said, well, we might as well run it up.
That's because Boochie Bear doesn't have the same morals and principle that y'all have. See, Boochie Bear is a clout chaser. Y'all seem like y'all a little bit more honorable. You know what I'm saying? So y'all wasn't going to talk about it for the honor. Oh, man, it's our man. This is a crazy situation. He used it as a pedestal to get him a little bit more views and shit like that. He used the clout. So, I mean, this just shows y'all where Boochie Bear mind is at and where y'all mind is at, champ. Oh, my soul. Too many people really calling this guy intelligent. What the F? If this is intelligence, then we're all cooked, bro. He used talking points from niggas that he believe. That's all, bro. He got his talking points down pat from niggas that he believe. He's not a free thinker. He's not a free-minded nigga, bro. Everything is going to be what he learned from Umar Johnson or whatever it is, champ. It's just all those same talking points that we hear all these same niggas talk about, bro. Facts.
Because we ain't no reaction channel, and we ain't going to be long drawn out with this, but just a little backstory. We all did No Jumper. You had a debate with Lush 1. At the end of the debate, I came out to say, hey, why don't we have a debate with Ruckus and Almighty? They keep throwing shots in the media back and forth. I'm, for one, am tired of it. Let's just sit them down in front of each other. They two grown men. It'll be good for content. We'll even come mediate and make sure nothing happened. Lush said, cool, I'm going to set it up. So that was the last word we got, was it was going to be me, bro, and Brandon against Lush and Ruckus. I go to sleep. A couple days later, look up. Suspect. It's Lush and Suspect and Ruckus there, Brandon on his own. I'm like, oh, what's going on? And I'm going to let you take it from there.
Hey, yeah, that Lush had hit me up about would I be down to sit with Suspect on a show.
Hey, bro, listen to this nigga voice, bro. Hey, bro. Come on, man. The only nigga that I was a fan of that sounded like this, it was two niggas, Mike Tyson and Mike Jackson. It's only two niggas, bro.
Probably just took the idea from what y'all said, what y'all suggested, and thought, I could do this on my own.
Straight treble, no bass.
They tell me, I said, I'm cool with it. You know, I ain't worried about the nigga like that. And then apparently he agreed to it too. But once we got there, we go in the lobby area, and bro in there talking, Bizarre, the dude from D12 is there, and a bunch of other dudes is there. And bro immediately start kind of like trying to talk trash.
Did you feel like you was backdoored?
No, I didn't feel like I was backdoored.
So let me ask y'all this: when y'all seen each other, what was that? When y'all seen each other, did y'all just ignore each other and then just go sit down, or did y'all proceed? Y'all didn't say nothing, no words was exchanged.
We didn't just ignore each other because Donnie, the producer, he came and was like, "Do you want to go in through the back?" So like when you go in the back room, you'll already be in there when everybody walks into the back room. So
you know these Negroes can't never be on time. You know these Negroes ain't never on time. Pardon me, y'all. Let me get the set right. All right, we back. So before we got so rudely interrupted, let's jump right back into where.
Yo, why this nigga socks are so tight? Yo, bro, y'all niggas be doing the most outlandish shit out there in Cali, bro. Why is this nigga socks so tight, man? This nigga got diabetes or something? This nigga got hypertension or something, champ? What's up with, yo, bro, listen, when you take them socks off, bro, you gonna have the nice line all around your calf. Oh my soul, that shit gonna hurt. That shit gonna hurt bad, champ. You gotta take these damn socks off, champ. On my soul, stop getting them gas station socks, champ. We grown. Throw you on some ankle socks, champ. These niggas be tweaked out in Cali, bro. What's up, man? That's the style? Ah, champion. Nigga said beauty is pain, champ. You gotta have some sort of pain if you want to look lit. Nigga, get out of here, champ. Take them nasty, tight ass high blood. Yes, champ. Hypertension, champ. They got the gout. If you don't take them gout ass socks off, champ. This nigga about to run a pickup game, champ. He about to run a marathon, champ. Yo, somebody tell son, yo, listen, man, I rock with the viral way, but your mean socks is diabolical. On my soul. He got on toddler socks, champ. He couldn't find no socks this morning, so he got some toddler socks. Nigga put on his girl socks, champ. On my soul.
Where we left off.
Hold on. You got to delete something. 28 minutes.
What the fuck?
Something's going to have to get deleted.
Look. Yeah, nah, champ. Can't keep pulling them up, champ.
You know what? We can run through it, and then whenever it's zero out,
we gonna fuck around and forget.
Because it's gonna chop. But yeah, let's pick up where we left off,
Yeah,
man.
bro,
We had to
pick
get
up,
the
champ.
set
Pick up,
right.
pick up.
Had to
Look
fit
like this
everybody
nigga
in here.
cash,
So as y'all all know, Uncle Ruckus, aka Brandon, been up at No Jumper.
Like, bro, this nigga is such a black. He for black people so much, but his name is Uncle Ruckus. Is diabolical. Not gonna lie. Uncle Ruckus was a black nigga that didn't like bagels, champ. He was a bagel that didn't like bagels, champ. Ankle socks is strictly East Coast. Is it? Bro, I got nothing but ankle socks, champ. I don't play no games, champ. We not doing the long tube sock shits, bro. What is that? Those is granddad socks, champ. Oh my soul. What? Y'all wear calf socks? It's crazy work. Y'all wear calf socks out there in YouTube land?
For being an agent of chaos, he been up there causing division, tricking people out their spot. So he goes up there, gets into it with suspect over something that was literally frivolous. He asked him if he said the N-word with the hard ER.
My son's sitting just like a rotisserie turkey. Oh my soul. Hold on, champ. Y'all nigga look like a rotisserie. I don't know how to spell that shit. Yup, rotisserie chicken, champ. That nigga sitting at the table looking like these shits, champ. Oh my soul. My son sitting there cause that nigga legs don't you know what I'm saying, move. Them shits is just like this. That nigga sitting there just like this. Nigga sitting there like a rotisserie chicken with sweatpants on, champ. Oh my soul. Nigga just sitting there, champ. Nasty work with this guy, man. Nasty work with this guy. Look at him. That's rotisserie bear right there, champ.
Our suspect was being his usual self, turned up on Brandon. He thought he was just a little fat goofy he could pick on. Brandon, unbeknownst to suspect, trains, does MMA, does this, does that. And against our advice, he told the world. So suspect picked that up, and it's been downhill ever since. And you went up to No Jumper. We was all supposed to have a debate against Lush and Suspect, and it turned from us having a debate and being the moderators to you being up there on basically a 2v1 versus Lush and Suspect. Bizarre was in the building, and the situation got real bizarre. So what happened? Because when I seen that, me and bro was like, they had to have talked on camera. There's no way they got in the same room on the same stream and they didn't talk beforehand, because it was too much. Use a bitch ass nigga. I'm gonna fuck you up when I see you. Use a bitch ass. It was too much of that back and forth for y'all to just sit down and pod. But I guess that didn't happen. So y'all let us know what happened.
Well, that was one-sided. You a bitch ass nigga, I'm gonna F you up when I see you. That was suspect saying all that stuff because So all he could do is talk, run his mouth nonstop. But yeah, I definitely feel like Lush took y'all idea and ran with it. And so they asked me, I said, cool, I'm down with it. And then,
well, Lush said that you had called him and wanted to do a show with him, some nigga named Bro Rogan, Almighty Suspect, and Adam. And then Flacco said that Boochie Bear, you called him and wanted to do a show with Flacco, Adam, and Bro Rogan. None of those people that they mentioned that you wanted to do a show and bring on No Jumper was the Viral Way. So I think he's using the Viral Way as well. He doesn't have their same moral compass that they have, and y'all gonna see this during this episode. It's going to look like, why are you with these guys and you don't even stand for what they stand for, bro? Or you trying to get them in the door with you? Oh my soul.
they asked him and he said he was cool with it. So no punches have been exchanged or nothing like that. So I didn't think none of it. Plus, I'm truly not worried about this nigga suspect. Like, I don't feel threatened by that nigga or nothing. So if he's gonna be there, how does that affect me? That's like a dog being concerned with a flea on his nutsack or something. Like, okay, whatever. So, cause I'm coming to pod. Niggas is coming to do whatever they think they gonna do. So basically we in there. Hey, honestly, when I first walked in, the nigga,
I'm gonna keep it 100 with y'all. The more and more I listen to this nigga, the more and more I don't like him. And he's not on that Clouded Team Max prescription. He's on that Clouded Team Max pre-workout, champ. I'm not gonna hold you. This is the type time that Boochie Bear is on, champ. Right? He takes the Cloud Max pre-workout now at cloudedteam.com, and he wows out. But listen, right? Never be like him. This nigga really think he tough. Oh, you know, I'm not really, man, I wasn't worried about that. Niggas gonna come there to do what they gonna do. You know, I'm not really worried about that. Bro, you never been violated before. That's why you're not worried about that. You're not really from the street life where like niggas get violated and they learn, don't never take nobody for granted. That's why you got spit on. You think you think you this big tough guy that's tougher than everybody else, but you not, bro. You just a scared little bitch. On my soul, you just a scared bitch, bro, with very tiny short legs, champ. And I could talk like that because, nigga, I got the same thing you got, bro. Except my hands work way better than yours, and feet. I'm not a wrestler, bro. I don't do a lot of wrestling. You're not gonna grab me. On my soul. But yeah, that's why you wasn't worried about the nigga, bro. I don't give a fuck how small a nigga is. I don't care how skinny a nigga is, bro. If I know it's a problem, I'm on alert. Period. I'm not. There's nothing wrong with that. On my soul.
niggas said something. Donnie said, "Do I want to go in through the back?" I said, "No, I'm good." I walk in the lobby.
I'm not worried.
He's
about
in there.
that.
He's
Yeah,
talking to
alright.
Bizarre. He's starstruck, talking about his history of drug addiction. Like, it was bad. So I'm sitting there not saying nothing. Then he say something like, he always trying to make these like side little comments about me, I guess. And so I'm just sitting there and I'm saying something to Donnie, and he's like, "Nah, who he talking to?" Something. I said, "Nigga, I'm talking about you and any other nigga who fall under what I'm talking about."
So this is before y'all get on camera.
Before we get on camera. But clearly, if the nigga want to do something, he could have did something right then.
So when he turned up right there,
He
why
only
y'all-
does that shit for
Nah,
the cameras.
let me ask you. So when he turned up right there, why y'all didn't just go outside?
No, he was way across the room, and he's like, "Oh, he ain't talking to me." And I'm like, "Nigga, I'm talking to you and any other nigga that, you know, is up in here that this applies to." Because the nigga doesn't want to fight. I keep telling everybody that. Like, there's so much opportunity to just fight. But I'm not coming here like, I walked in no jumper, now I'm about to just take off on a nigga. I'm just like, I don't come for that. You claim to come for that, but ain't never trying to run up on a nigga or nothing. So
Because listen, right? So the last time I got arrested, I had knocked the nigga out. That the nigga asked for it, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like the nigga really asked for it, bro. And I gave it to him. And he tricked me out my spot, bro. Dead ass. I had everything lined up. Now I lost my job where I was living at, all that shit, because I got locked up. When I got out, nigga, everything was fucked up. And he admitted to one of my homies, like, "Yeah, bro, I did that shit to fuck him up, bro." Like, straight up. I'm like, damn, bro. Like, niggas really trick you out your spot, bro. Brandon wanted Almighty Suspect to fight in the building. This is why his bitch ass never went outside. This is why he never offered a real fight. Like, yo, bro, real talk. We could go outside, away from the building, and get it on. Straight up. No weapons, no nothing. I'm not going to grab you. We could have just did that. I'm not about to let a nigga keep yelling at me. Oh, man, he don't really want to fight. If he did, he would have ran up on me inside no jumper. Like, bro, that's like some coward way to think about that shit for real, bro. I'm not going to lie. Using that shit as a scapegoat. Oh, well, he should have ran. Oh, well, he did Kelpie like that shit. Well, how come he could? I mean, like, little kids is going to believe that rhetoric. But when you talking to grown niggas, bro, we going to be like, nah, bro, you probably should have went outside, bro. Especially if you're not scared of him, son. You should have went outside, bro. Get all that shit out the way, bro. I'm not about to keep showing up somewhere where we got tension. It's either we gonna get it on or we gonna chill talking to each other, bro. That's it, bro.
So everything calms down. He started talking about his drug addiction to them niggas, and they talking about all the drugs they did. I don't do drugs, so I ain't got nothing to add to that. So then they like, let's get started. I'm talking to the producers, trying to get rid of some topics. That's bullshit, right? So we going in, we
trying
going
to
back.
get rid of topics.
Everything is
What he
seemingly
talking
cool.
about?
We throwing a shot or two at each other, whatever. And that's really how I took it. Like, oh, he gonna say some slick shit. Then I'm gonna say some shit, and it's gonna be a little skirmish of words, and then we'll get back to the topics. Bro just had one joke, you're gay, this type of thing. I'm like, oh, so this nigga got no jokes. So
they said you had the booty shorts and all that shit.
yeah, that's but hey, who gives a fuck, right? Like, I don't care about that. I wore them, but I have my squabble fit on just in case I had to get down with a nigga. I'm gonna be real with you.
See, but to say all of that,
that's your squabble fit? Them nasty shorts was your squabble fit, champ? Ah, champ. I thought this nigga was gonna go cheerleading, champ. I thought he was one of the buff niggas that be holding the shorties up when they be doing their cheerleading shit, champ. They throw them in the air, hold them up and all that by their ankles and all that. Your squabble fit? You not trying to squabble nobody. If you want to squabble the nigga, you could have squabbled them, bro. Before this shit aired, bro, we gotta get it out the way, bro. I just want to have a good podcast, bro. I don't want to get into it with you on camera. Let's go ahead and get this shit up out the way, champ. No? All right, cool, nigga. To use a herb. Straight up.
And y'all don't squabble. It's like y'all had words exchanged already in the beginning.
Right.
So the energy is already high. So to even go in there and just like, okay, fuck it, I'm comfortable. You got to know that this is going to occur. Y'all already escalated one time. It's like, I just think sometimes if it's not that serious to where y'all gonna go squabble, then leave it alone. Y'all shouldn't even got to a damn argument in the first place.
Right.
But in my opinion, it should have just been a squabble, then we go pod. Like sometimes you fight a nigga, y'all might respect each other more after that. Y'all might even be able to be cool and be podding. But to go in there and y'all know it's an elephant in the room, it's like it's just a bomb, like C4 waiting to blow up.
Brandon just wants to make niggas look soft in front of the viewers that don't like street niggas. So for everybody that don't like street niggas, everybody that don't like the real street bagels and shit, or niggas that just perceive the street life as a certain way, they fuck with Brandon. Right? Now I don't glorify the street life, but I'm not like Brandon. So Brandon wants to just show everybody, oh, look, this nigga talks so much, but he ain't going to do nothing. But in the midst of that, you not doing nothing neither. You're hiding behind being inside of no jumper, bro. And as these real niggas is telling you, champ, nigga, you should have just handled your business before the cameras went on, champ. That nigga already getting loud before the cameras went on. You, oh, man, but he don't really want to fight. Like, bro, nigga, you being a punk, bro.
What?
But you're a mature person. When you're dealing with an immature little bitch like him, he don't think like that because he's scared. If you and another nigga was like, we gonna just catch a fade, it's a fade, that's the end of it or whatever. This man don't even want to get to that point. He don't want to exchange no blows. He wants to try to argue you into submission like a bitch.
He asked you to go outside the first time. He actually went outside first. He opened the door and went out. Oh man, you really don't want to go outside. Like, bro, everything is, oh, you really don't. Oh man, you really don't want to shoot me, bro. Like, yo, bro, like, come on, bro. Nigga pull a grip on you, bro. You go, oh man, you ain't really gonna do that, man. That's cause you green. You don't know what a nigga gonna do, bro. You honestly don't. But you never been through nothing. All your fights been on the mat. All that gangbanging shit in your past, knock that shit off, bro. You was never a gangbanger, bro. Sorry. Straight like that, bro. You too soft. You too soft, bro. On my soul. I hate people that argue and wait to get hit first once lines get crossed. Yeah, hit me. Come on, hit me. Come on, chest to chest. Oh, hit me. Like, bro, come on, man. He had the toast the first time, though. So if you know a nigga got, yo, listen, man. When it's time to get active, you get active, bro. You get, nigga, I done got active on niggas that had toast on them, bro. If it's a problem like that, it gotta be a problem like that, bro. You gotta still pull the gun and aim it and all that shit. Inside, no jumper. Cause once I see that shit and you talking hot, nigga, I'm on top of you, bro. You're gonna have to pull it, bro. You're gonna have to pull it, bro. It still take time. Just like when he seen a nigga open a knife and, oh man, he was trying to open a Swiss Army knife. Like, bro, listen, man, either you gonna put the gun down and fight me, you gonna put the knife down and fight me, or we just not gonna talk no more at all. We not even gonna argue no more, bro. Cause what I want to do, I want to get right. You want to have a gun or a knife and all that, bro? I'm not about to get right with you, bro. It's gonna lead to something else. So let's just stop talking straight up.
And so with me, I said, bro, listen. We had all the time in the world to set up something to fight. If we not gonna fight, just stop talking about fighting. That's what I said.
Hold on? When you got
leaving
there,
it up to almighty
y'all had the back
suspect,
and forth.
bro.
Did you offer him a fade? Like, look,
Right.
bro, this done went too far. We finna go pod. Let's just go get this out the way real quick so we can get it. You can get it off your chest. I get it off my chest because you came with the outfit on. Obviously, you came ready, thinking that it was
In
gonna be
case
something.
might happen.
No, not in case. I mean, at this point, he's agitating the situation.
Right.
You're agitating the situation.
Right.
We told you to stop talking about the nigga. We didn't talk to him because I don't know the nigga, but we told you, like, hey, don't even talk about the nigga no more. Even when we was up there, we were telling you, like, hey, don't even talk about that nigga no more. When you see him, just do whatever y'all gonna do if it got to that point. So when we watching it, we like, why are y'all in there if y'all hadn't had that conversation? Because you know how he is, and you being supposed to be the intellect and older than him, why even engage in that? Because if he's here and you're supposed to be here, the second you start playing his game, you bring yourself down here.
This is why, champ. This is why, champ. All right? That good old Clouditine pre-workout, champ. All right? This is why. This is straight powder, champ. He just takes a handful of this good powder right here and he goes crazy. Now, you can see that the Viral Way podcast don't agree with the way that Brandon has been acting. They don't agree with it, bro. You supposed to be the older nigga. You supposed to be the one that got your head on straight and all that. I mean, you know, you should have, at that point in time, been the one to ask for that fade. But you didn't, because you soft. You want to leave everything up to almighty suspect so you can make him look bad in front of the niggas that don't like street niggas. Period. Academics does the same shit. And it's, yo, bro, it's always niggas that like never walked in the street. Like, they always do that shit because y'all got a following of niggas that don't like street niggas. So you trying to make shit seem a certain way in front of them. Well, as long as he yells and screaming, he doesn't do nothing, I could call him pussy in front of the niggas. Well, at the same time, bro, nigga, you being a little pussy too, bro. On my soul, you being a little bitch too, bro. You didn't offer no fades to Son. Son offered you plenty of fades, champ. On my soul.
But how old do you think this nigga is? This nigga 30 years old, bro. He ain't no 19-year-old kid.
I know that, but I'm saying you still being his elder, and then from a maturity level, we can see he's still 19.
I've made it clear. I'm not coming up here to fight or none of that with nobody. I've said that countless times. So if you already know I'm not coming up here to fight, the only nigga bringing up fighting is him. So I'm saying, if you want to fight, we can fight. But if you don't want to fight, just stop talking about fighting.
No, that's what I mean. I mean,
that's me being the elder in the situation. Like,
no, I mean the back and forth y'all had. Once the jokes start cracking and then they started to get personal, it was like, okay, at this point, we know where it's going. That's why on the live, I said if me and bro was there, that would have never happened.
But that's what I'm trying to tell
Because we read in the room, they're gonna amp y'all up for content.
But the thing
we gonna be like, look, bro,
the thing with him,
dead this now, or y'all just get down.
See, y'all are such good dudes, bro. Y'all are not understanding that this man is not like y'all, bro. Y'all just not seeing it, bro. But y'all gonna see it soon, bro. He not like y'all, bro. He is a clout chaser. Anybody that was on that Umar wave and all them niggas is clout chasers, bro. They don't know nobody from Africa. Let's get that right. These niggas don't know they ain't do a 21me or whatever that shit is, DNA test. Them niggas don't. Yo, bro, my grandfather on my pops' father, right? He thought that he was Native American. My grandmother is Native American. She did her ancestry and all that shit. My grandfather for years thought he was Native American, bro. He did ancestry. This nigga is white and African, champ. Oh, I swear to God, bro. Everything I love, bro. I swear, bro. The nigga thought he was like, bro, y'all niggas be saying shit. Y'all Pan-African and y'all niggas don't even know what y'all are, bro. Y'all have no idea, bro. Anybody that just follow a wave and like, bro, these niggas be weird. Bro is weirdo, bro. Period. He's a weirdo. He try to hold on to different shit that would make him lit. He's a clout chaser, bro. And y'all gonna see this very soon, champ.
The thing with him, I know how you is. It's to the point where it's like, it don't matter what's said, you're not gonna lose your cool because you're just gonna come back with the same energy with more words and leave it at that.
Clout.
But even in that situation, you know that it's only gonna last for so long. At least not on your end. You like, well, I ain't gonna be the one to get up and initiate it. So if you really that mad, then get off where you mad
and
at.
I never jumped up nothing until he did something. My whole thing is this, bro.
Until he spit on you. You gotta say spit on you, champ. Till he spit on you, champ. Until he spit on you. Stop saying till he did something. No, he spat on you, champ. Spat? Spat on my soul.
We podding, so I do like to keep the energy like our niggas could be how they want to be. But Lush was supposed to be the moderator. You got other niggas in there, and Hefe, all them. Them niggas can be like, hey, just talk to him. You don't really got to worry about me. I self-manage. I can control my own emotions. But if y'all know a nigga doing that, okay, you got the fucking engineer sitting right here. You got, I think it was Donnie. You got all these niggas that's no jumper. I don't work for no jumper.
You didn't answer the question. How come you didn't offer something to fade once you saw shit was getting heated before the cameras got on? You already had the problem last time. Y'all been talking hot the whole time. Y'all see each other. He's still talking hot. How come you didn't offer the fade? Your man right here, whatever son name is, I'm going to call him the leader. The leader of the viral way, whoever son, he knows what's happening now. He realizes this nigga's a bitch. On my soul. He realized it, Chan. He realized it right now, bro. At this moment, he realized Brandon is Boochie Bear. On my soul, that Boochie is a B word, Chan. He's looking down. He's realizing like, damn, this nigga's not answering my question, Chan.
Y'all see the nigga getting riled up? Y'all just sitting there like, ooh, what's gonna happen? So at that point, I'm looking at it like I have no obligation to say or do anything. My only obligation is if the nigga touch me, I'm gonna touch him back. Or if he run up on me or walk up on me, I'm gonna do something. I don't have a problem with what happened at No Jumper.
Hey, Ruckus, you my
don't?
boy.
You got spit on.
You like a brother to me now, nigga. We all viral way at the end of the day. I feel like with you, by you being older, all that was on you. It was lack of awareness of you going up there with nobody. On top of that, too, as smart as you are, rep Pan-African.
Call him out, champ. You went out there by yourself because you chasing clout. You think nothing is that serious. And these brothers that probably been through a lot of street shit is telling you, bro, nigga, you was wilding. You went up there knowing this nigga has issues with you. Some be having a blick on him, right? He's unstable. And you got all these other gangbangers in there. And you went up there by yourself clout chasing. And I'm gonna tell you, as a brother, you was wrong, and they're right for saying that.
End of the day, I feel like with you, by you being older, all that was on you.
Right.
It was lack of awareness of you going up there with nobody. On top of that, too, as smart as you are, rep Pan-Africanism. And on top of that, too, you one of the smartest brothers I know. From when I first looked at the show, I couldn't tell who was going at it with who. And from the people that we know, that know you, you look like an idiot just like he did. You lowered your level dealing with that.
That's what happens when niggas is on that pre-work clout, champ. Champ. That's what happens when niggas is on that pre-work clouded team max 5,000. And that's also what happens when niggas go to sleep on that Clouded Team Max pillow, now at cloudedteam.com, champ. When niggas go to bed on that Clouded Team Max pillow, champ, champ, the texture. They get to dream clout, champ. They get to dream about clout, champ. So if you go to bed on the Clouded Team Max pillow and then you wake up and the first thing that you ingest, champ, is this Clouded Team Max pre-work clout, champ, I'm telling you, bro, you're gonna lose your mind. They ain't so raw. TV salute, champ. Y'all go on cloudedteam.com and see what we got in store, champ. On my soul, go ahead and get your clout on, champ. Straight, be like Brandon.
On top of that as well, fam, you gonna need to get that out the way. Y'all already
Get
know
it
it's
out
already
the
built
way.
up tensions. Like
champ, tell him.
You low key devoured. You
tell him.
When I first looked at the
He
show,
said
I couldn't tell
bro said devoured yourself is nasty work. Son ate itself. Copy, champ.
who was going at it with who. And from the people that we know, that know you, you look like an idiot just
You
like
look like
he
a
did,
fool,
fam.
champ. You
You
like an
low-key
idiot.
devoured, you lowered your level dealing with that. On top of that as well, fam, you gonna need to get that out the way. Y'all already know
Right.
it's already built up tension. We
Right.
can be boys after we get this out. Bro, he done disrespected you, called you out your name.
Yep.
And then on top of that too, I felt like the whole room was low-key against you. You didn't even peep that where all the jokes was targeting you. No, listen, let me finish, fam. I'm your homie. Yeah. On top of that, bro, if we crack jokes amongst us, that's jokes amongst us. It ain't going nowhere. You feel what I'm saying? It's all in love. With them, it was straight malicious.
When you on that Clouded Team Max 5,000, champ, you don't know who's laughing with you or at you. And nor do you care. He was in his podcast mode. He didn't care. He thought everybody was laughing at everything. Oh, yeah. Yo, look, man, your own friends is laughing at you. No, they laughing at you too, champ. They laughing at everything. You are a lolcow right now. You came on here with these tiny ass hoochie mama shorts on. Niggas is roasting you, champ. Calling you crazy, nigga. You mad big and you not trying to fight. And he's making fun of you, champ. They definitely laughing at you. Black belt's not supposed to be scared. That's a goddamn lie. The fear is what keeps you safe, champ. The fear is what keeps you safe. You're supposed to be a little scared, champ, at all times. That's what keep you safe and dry and not spit upon, champ. Oh my soul.
Like attack Brandon as soon as we come in.
Jay Frank, salute, champ. You know the
Duke
vibes.
Shorts, it was on everything.
Salute.
They was clowning you. And it was like you
They
couldn't
was
even,
clowning
even
you,
if you
bro.
was to crack jokes on everybody in that room, you didn't even have a chance to even win in that situation, bro. You walked in like in the beast of the belly, fam, with no protection, no backup, anything, and you knew it. You didn't even have a chance to even win in that situation, bro. You walked in like in the beast of the belly, fam, with no protection.
Bro said you walked in the beast of the belly, champ. On my
You
soul.
was to crack jokes on everybody in that room.
It's the socks. Bro, the socks is making him lose brain cells per hour, champ. Every hour that go past, my son loses more brain cells from them goddamn socks, champ.
You didn't even have a chance to even win in that situation, bro. You walked in like in the beast of the belly, fam, with
Copy,
no
champ. You did
protection,
say
no
that.
backup, anything, and you knew something like that was gonna happen. Dealing with somebody that you even haven't addressed.
He's
the
a clout
situation.
chaser. Of
I
course
think
he
you
knew.
enjoyed it though, because in my
Yes.
opinion, like I see what you're saying now on the aftermath, but watching it, it's like I think you enjoy getting under his skin.
You like agitating
There's
people.
nothing wrong with like.
Nah, you definitely.
I don't feel no kind of way about none of it. Like y'all be like, they're doing this to you, bro. First of all, I don't engage with it on that level, like to where I'm taking it personal. On top of that, like I'm not the nigga who lost my job and can't feed my kids.
So you don't care the fact.
Damn, bro. See, bro, you can't let niggas trick you out your spot, bro. You talking about kids because you probably don't have no kids, bro. My son talking about kids because he probably don't have no kids, bro. And if he does, bro, nigga, that's diabolical to say, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I don't like a lot of niggas on here, but I don't want them to not be able to provide for their kids, bro. That's nasty work. And niggas just talk about the AOQ and all this other shit, AOF or whatever that shit was called, champ. How this man is so good, bro. Listen to him, son. He went in there purposely to get under niggas' skin and get niggas fired, bro. He's happy about that. We gonna talk about why in the next clip, man. I might have to roll up again. I might have to go get some more smokiage.
So I didn't lose anything. I
That's
lost
cool.
some time.
That's
it.
cool.
I
But
didn't
you
lose time.
so you don't care about Cuz spitting on you or none of that shit?
Yo, when he spit at, so apparently it got on my pants from the
I
video.
know apparently that shit got on you.
They put the spit in slow motion.
We
Three
seen
big
it,
ass loogies.
and it's like a nigga even spit in your direction is like all bets is off.
Right.
That's probably more disrespectful than the nigga slapping.
But when he did that, what did I do?
We know you went at him, but I'm saying like he wasn't supposed to leave that building till he got touched. It's like it's no way. I don't give knife. Okay, cool. You got.
Bro, I would have been outside until Son came outside, bro. I said the same exact thing, bro. I would have waited outside until you came outside, Broski. On my soul. But that's just me, right? Then this shit so I forgot to keep this shit on my lap, champ. It's wild cold. It's cold, champ. On my soul. Am I still on mute? Nah, champ. I think I'm good. But yeah, man, I would have waited until Son came outside and we would have had to get right. I rock with Son. Yeah, man. Son.
What did I do?
No, we know you went at him, but I'm saying like he wasn't supposed to leave that building till he got touched. It's like it's no way. I don't give knife. Okay, cool. You gotta put that knife away at some point. I'm finna sit right here.
Yep.
Until we get it ain't no leaving, it's no nothing. No, nope. That's what we watching.
But
like
you
let the nigga leave.
But here's the thing, though.
Yep, you let
them
him
niggas
leave.
are gonna call the police, bro. That's basically what they was gonna do. It was like you can the security guard was like, can you please just like go? Cause I really can't hold you back like that. And then like if y'all like don't leave, I'm gonna have to call the police.
Can I ask you a question?
So
bro, you got no weapons on you, you got no drugs on you, bro. That's cool. I'm gonna wait outside for Son. They can't call the police on you because you waiting across the street. They can't. They can't. As long as you off the premises, bro, they can't say nothing to you, bro. You got spat on and went home. That's the bottom line because Stino said so. You got spat on and you went home like a little bitch. Not like a black belt. Like a little bitch, straight up. I'd have been waiting at the corner like this, looking around the corner, and as soon as Son would have came out the building, you would have heard that Bobby Boucher scream. Son would have turned around, truck, wow, hit stick. Fuck is you talking about, nigga? Spit on who? And I'd have proceeded to grab Son by his back jacket, shirt, hoodie, whatever, and I'd have carried that nigga like a suitcase up the block. On my soul, you bugging out, champ. I'd have carried that nigga like a suitcase up the block, champ. On my soul.
If you would have took Messiah advice, like say if y'all would have slap box with body or just got a
slap box or body is crazy.
And clearly he's young, so I don't know how this cat is.
He's scared, nigga.
It don't even matter. But if you would have got that out the way, do you feel like he would have ultimately disrespected you by spitting on you? If you would have just got that out the way, just like, look, before we even start this podcast, I low-key need that.
I'm gonna be real with you. A nigga like that, you never know because these people are content brain, bro. They're thinking of anything they could do to get some clicks and views. Bro has no talent. He runs his mouth nonstop. He don't add nothing. He's not that intelligent. He's drug addict. So if this is the only thing you bring to this situation, you're always gonna be a nigga that can do a roundhouse kick and that's all he got. What do you think you gonna do? You go roundhouse kick, nigga. You ain't got nothing else. So Maybe, because I feel like they're always, the thing with no jumper is like you fell upward. So if you fuck up real bad, it's a chance that Adam can say, shit, I made a bunch of money off you, I'll keep you. And that's what I think he was going for. Let me just crash out so hard that Adam is like,
I'm gonna keep it G. Like, we've potted with Lush and it was smooth with Cuz. Like, even when y'all first got into it, I'm like, damn, how you get, no, not Lush, I mean Suspect, my bad. I'm like, how he get into it with Suspect, but then I know you would get under somebody's skin on purpose. So we know that those things happen, but it's just about the emotional intelligence is in a different place. So regardless of, I ain't saying it's nobody's fault, but all that could have just been prevented. And that's not a good look of a nigga spitting on you, no matter how much you want to think. This shit gonna be on the internet forever. True. And not even on top of that. And then they had you on there talking about, look, the cuz got the shit. Like, that was crazy.
And Hefe literally was like, bro, pulled out a knife. Bro got a knife, brought a knife to a Muay Thai fight. I mean, I'm not looking at that like, what I'm looking at is, y'all don't see what I see on the backside.
Bro, niggas just called you out for saying son had a knife. See, and this is where the viral way is starting. They're gonna have to understand that your man Boochie Bear, your man the Boochaholic champ, your man Boochamaniac, all right, is not like y'all, champ. Okay? The same rules and principles that we hold dear to ourselves, your man Boochaholic does not hold dear, champ. The nigga just said, yo, when you said the shit about the knife and all that shit, son said, yeah, Aunt Hefe. Bro, what the fuck are you talking about, bro? We didn't say Aunt Hefe. We said you, champ. We said when you said it. Oh, yeah, Aunt Hefe said, no, when you said it, champ. What are you talking about?
Regardless of, I ain't saying it's nobody's fault, but all that could have just been prevented. And that's not a good look of a nigga spitting on you, no matter how much you want to think. This shit gonna be on the internet forever. True. And not even on top of that, and then they had you on there talking about, look, the cuz got the shit. Like, that was crazy.
And Hefe literally was like, bro, pulled out a knife. Bro got a knife, brought a knife to a Muay Thai fight. I mean, I'm not looking at that like,
you said
what
the
I'm
Muay
looking
Thai
at is,
fight shit, nigga. You said
y'all don't
that.
see what I see on the backside. So like, when I'm getting like 1,000 messages, bro, I love what you doing up there. You did the right thing. Bro, it's the new era at No Jumper.
You still slipping. You gave up your information by letting him know you're trained. You got like 100 pounds over this cat. Okay. Of course he's supposed to have a poker on you now that he knows this information. Your big ass is not about to run up on him and giving him a fair fade,
I don't think I don't think me being bigger than him means anything because he's scared of DC Baby Draco and that nigga's not big.
Yeah, but he
don't want to engage with nobody except for a significantly smaller person or a female.
Right, but knowing that, why even continue to poke at cuz, knowing that?
But how did I continue to poke at him?
So
you're poking at cuz.
So you're happy at the results, like Kali just said. So you're enjoying this right now. You're enjoying no matter what if it's negative or positive.
got a big
long as it's
smile
keeping you
on
in the
your
algorithm
face.
right now. You're cool with everything.
What's negative about it for me?
I don't think you'll say it, but
A nigga spitting on you is negative, cuz. We gotta keep that shit right.
I don't think you'll say it, but you said something on your live about ego, right?
Bro said, what is negative? What happened that's negative for me? You got spit on, bro. Like, all of this shit has been negative, bro. But with the Cloudaholics, champ, with the Cloud of Fiends, they don't take negatives as negative. They know that everything brings views and clips. He clip farmed off of Almighty Suspect, bro. He used that nigga as a clipaholic, champ. All right? That's just what he did.
I think that was a big part to play even for you, because even though there was moments where I felt like you were controlling him, he was controlling you as well in your reaction. I feel like that's why it kept going, because both of y'all egos was at play where it was like, you like, yeah, I'm getting
I want
your
the last
skin,
word.
and I'm joking, but you are clowning me, and it is touching me a little bit where now I got to shoot back, and then it's going to go to where it's going to go, where you was even like, nigga, I'm from Long Beach, nigga. You can pull anybody from Long Beach could look up my record, and I ain't lost a fade, and whoopty went. So y'all
said all that. I don't
yeah, you was
okay.
so y'all was
Yeah,
talking like
nigga.
Y'all was both in y'all ego bag.
Yeah, bro. Using your Clouded Team Max bag, bro. You was telling niggas about your county fades and all that, champ. Man, son. I said all that? Like, bro, come on, man. But this is the guy, man, right? This is the Boochie in which y'all trust, eh?
Y'all was both in it where I feel like that also, played into it. So I think you kind of mirrored him, like for what you said on your live, you pretty much mirrored him as well.
Well, that's what they train me
in
to.
that same thing.
That's what they train me to do at my job. You know what I'm saying? You got to sometimes imitate and mirror people to kind of help them see, like, damn, it's an ignorant situation. But many times in that situation, I also said, let's just get back to the topics.
You did.
I said
No,
that
you did.
many.
No, you did do that.
I said that many times, bro. So I was trying to like dissipate the situation. Like, let's just get back to the topics. I'm telling you, the issue was Lush was not the person to moderate that sit down. It could have been anybody.
I feel like
he
Lush
should have been the A mic.
I feel like Lush. First, I thought
He's
they was
scared of
backdooring you.
suspect,
No,
man.
first I thought they was backdooring you. Then I'm like, okay, this might have been a play to backdoor suspect because him and Lush got into that fight, and I don't give a fuck what nobody say. You go viral for getting knocked out, you ain't forgetting
Niggas
that.
still be holding on
He's
to
still
shit.
holding on to something because the way Lush was a little celebrating today with Comparada up there, I'm like, damn.
No, I
did
said
Lush set
this
the
the
play up,
happiest
cuz?
Lush ever was.
What the fuck? This
I
nigga, they
said,
had
them
that
niggas
nigga in a
cold.
freeze shot, like before it went black, that nigga Lush was smiling ear to ear, looking like the Joker, like cuz said.
He was
But the
loving
reason-
it. He was loving it for both ways because now he's closer, and now anybody that comes in, Lush is gonna be like the more predominant person that's been on No Jumper because damn near everybody that was there in the beginning is gone, and it's like he got somebody that knows something with you, and now you feel like okay, Almighty is out the way. But
I
it's
think
just
that's true too. But I think Lush just like kind of to Brandon's point, he just really out of everybody in the room, really, in my opinion, from what I'm seeing, just had the least amount of control or would have had the least amount of control over.
But
the
it's not
situation.
about controlling it. You could blame you saying like far as control, you knew suspect don't like you. It wasn't
right. Grown niggas shouldn't have to be controlled. If them niggas got a real problem against each other, bro, they need to handle that shit like men, bro. That's it, bro. On my soul, though, I am the type of dude I probably would have stepped up like, yo, bro, you know that nigga 200 pounds lighter than you, bro. That shit not even a fair one, bro. Y'all niggas just chill out, bro. Y'all niggas is not gonna fight, bro. Real talk. Y'all not gonna fight. You shut up or you shut up, bro. Y'all niggas ain't gonna fight, bro. You got 287 pounds on this nigga, bro.
It couldn't have been nothing else that was gonna happen out of that.
Situation could have been deaded with a nigga simply saying, all right, man, look, we not doing that. We doing something else. Because you can see with suspect, he gets so much in his ego, it's almost like he's hoping somebody interjects.
It don't even if that's the case, Brandon, what I'm saying is if y'all don't like each other, if I don't like somebody, anything they say or do is automatically going ready to set me off or irritate
but I don't
me.
think like that.
I'm not telling you that.
You gotta
I'm
put
telling
yourself
this.
in other
Yeah,
people's shoes. And you smart enough to know. Like
no, he's not. This is what I had to tell my sister, right? Cause me and my sister got the same educational upbringing. So we're very smart, but she was not street smart. And I had to tell her at a certain point in time, you have to get street smart. She's older than me. But I used to tell her this shit like, yo, you looking at me like I'm not doing what I'm supposed to be doing. But at a certain time, you in life, you gotta get street smart. Or niggas is going to take advantage of you in the street. It's niggas that have never been. Bro, I got tricked out of I think like $200 from some old fiend nigga that I thought I was taking advantage of. He made me believe I was taking advantage of him, but he stole my bread. Straight up. I was coming out of a check cashing place out here in it was like 2012 or 2014. It's like 2014. And I was coming out the check cashing place. This is before Cash App and all that shit. I was coming out the check cashing place. And this fiend nigga walked up to me. This old nigga, he walked up to me and he was like, yo, I got some bread on me, but I can't take it to my crib or some shit like that. Yo, but I live in a halfway house. I got this bread, but you know, they be checking us when we come in the crib. So he gave me the bread. It was a fat ass wad of bread. He gave me the bread. I'm like, oh shit. He's like, but put it with your bread. Now me, I'm on some I'm about to take all this nigga bread. So I'm like, yeah, all right, whatever. So I put it with my bread. And he like, no, let me show you. So he took the bread and he put it together and he gave it back to me like this. He was like, put your bread on top. Like he was doing some dumb shit. I'm like, yeah, whatever. Old nigga, let's go. You know what I'm saying? So he gave me back the bread, but he like put it in the bag or some shit like that. He was like, yo, just take this shit, go to the crib. He gave me his phone number. He's like, call me when you get to the crib so I can meet up with you or whatever. And I get the bread. I'm like, all right, cool. He had to go check in. I'm like, all right, cool. I walked off. On my source, a true story. It might be dumb, but just listen. I walked off, and as soon as I got away where I couldn't see the nigga no more, I took the bag, the little plastic bag from out my pocket, and I opened it. And it was cut up newspaper. That nigga just took all his bread he had, which I saw the real bread. All his bread he had and my bread. And I had $0. I had nothing but newspaper. It'd be a nigga that didn't go to college, that didn't do none of that shit. That'll take everything you got, bro, because the nigga is street smart. He know that using my greed against me, I was gonna be blind to the trick that he was gonna play on me, champ. Facts. I ain't lying. I ain't afraid to tell a champ. Fiend nigga got me, champ. On my soul. Exactly, Tough. That's why just maybe there were string pullers in the background. Yo, bro, look, man. That's always at No Jumper. Them niggas, that's what they do. They pull strings. So you wanting to be up there all the time is a red flag for me. You supposed to be a decent person, but you want to always be at No Jumper all the time. All the time is a red flag. Period.
Know how he gonna react because he already has a track record of how he's gonna react. And
bro, when you dealing with a super scary nigga like that, that nigga's woofing because he know that his ego is driving him past where he really trying to go. So people like that, if somebody come break it up, they be relieved. Look at the situation that happened. When I called him a bitch and he stood up, did he jump up and come at me? He jumped up and stepped towards security. So the security could get in front of him and like, oh, look, it's somebody in front of me. Bro, that's like a dog that barked through the fence, but as soon as the fence in, the dog is like not barking no more.
That same dog.
But if you put your hand over the fence, the dog is going to bite you. See, there's always more to the story. Niggas always say that, yeah, but that's like two dogs that be bark, but then as soon as you open the gate, yeah, but put your hand over that fence. Go ahead and stick your finger through that fence hole and see if that dog don't bite fire out you. On my soul. Meaning, stop playing with people. Because son could have threw something at you and backed up. Or son could have poked you up and backed up or whatever, bro. Like, he made a move and then backed up. That was what he wanted to do. There ain't no rules. Yeah, he used son as whatever. This is why you got to stop playing with niggas. Everybody is not an honorable person. Come on, man. Let's go ahead. Let's just do this. Like, bro, everybody not going to do that, bro. Everybody not going to do that, bro. But you trying to call him out for shit to make him look bad. Oh, your whole mission is to make niggas look bad. Facts.
Dog that's scared, that's backed up in the corner would do what it takes to get out that corner.
Oh, yeah.
And again, he pulled out a poker on you. You get what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you put yourself in a situation where you was in a lose-lose, fam.
Okay.
At the end of the day, Brandon, you got to be smarter than that. And you slacking on that, homie. Out of all the people up here, you slacking. And you know better than that.
He's not slacking, bro. I'm telling you. He's not slacking. That nigga is on Clouded Team Max pre-work clout, champ. Period. He's not slacking. This nigga is macking, champ. He know exactly what he's doing, bro. Y'all don't understand what he's doing because y'all are honorable brothers. Y'all are honorable bagels. I like the viral way. Y'all honorable, champ. He's not honorable. This is why y'all don't understand what he's doing, bro. He is clout chasing, bro. He's a clout chaser. Stino always see through the goofy-ish, bro. All you gotta do is watch. Forget what they saying. All you gotta do is watch and go with your gut feeling, bro. At first, I didn't know really what to think. I let people sort of sway my judgment. Oh, you know, he's a black belt. He got all this discipline, which I don't. But I understand it. But then he gets spit on, and you know, you come back, and the way he acted after that, it was like, yeah, bro, this nigga really chasing clout, bro. You know what I'm saying? He really out there chasing clout, bro. And you really can't fight for real, bro. Brandon, let's just keep that factual. You can't fight for real, bro. What do you do against somebody that you can't grab? I'll wait. What do you do against somebody that you cannot grab?
Fronting when the camera turned off.
That was
crazy.
That was him, bro.
I thought you had him in the full lights when they cut him. Because I heard it. I said, oh, he got him. He got him. He got him. He's going out. But look, this is the reason why I'm on you right now.
Don't forget that.
Because number one, we're holding you to a higher standard than Suspect.
True.
So by you lowering to his level, that's a loss right there. Because that's almost like a nigga argue with a female, which could do a lot.
They on the same level, Mr. Viral Way the Baby, Mr. Timu the Baby champ, Franklin Saint, or whoever you want to call yourself, champ. He is a clout. They're on the same level. Almighty Suspect is less of a clout chaser than Brandon is. Almighty Suspect already had his position. He was already getting his clout, whatever little bit of clout he was getting. Brandon actually went up there to chase clout, and he's been chasing clout ever since, bro. They're on the same level. Y'all thought because he fooled y'all, he came in with this whole Pan-African shit. He tricked y'all niggas. Just like he tricked a lot of people that's on the internet. Oh, you know, Pan-African, oh, Dr. Umar, oh, yeah, man, I got into it with Tariq Nasheed. But you ain't give Tariq Nasheed a fair one, too, and he was chasing you around the parking lot. Facts. It's on camera. We reviewed it. He chased you around the parking lot. Once I seen you running from a nigga with Botox, I was like, nah, champ. He's no black belt that I know. All my senseis give it up crazy. Straight, you not pressing none of my senseis on the street. You not. You're going to get work handed to you, champ. I seen it with my own eyes. You're going to get work handed to you, champ. Period. You let Tariq Nasheed chase you with an S-curl and Botox, champ. And then you let Almighty Suspect spit on you. You're not a black belt. They should take your black belt away, champ. They should confiscate that shit from you, champ. You should be DP'd by your senseis, champ. Oh my soul. Make this nigga roll around the mat with 800 people, bro. Straight up.
Like, we not finna be arguing. Go get a nigga or something. So we not finna fight. We not finna be doing no arguing. Two, when you told me you was on the way up there, I was on you about that. Like, nigga, why are you going by yourself? We was all supposed to go. Chaser. So I was on you about that because I said, Cub probably gonna have some niggas up there. It might be a setup. You was like, I ain't tripping, whatever.
He had a couple dudes up there with him.
No,
too.
that's what I'm saying. But I told you. And I just foreshadowed this. Literally, the last time we was on the news, I just told you. I said, bro, that energy is gonna come your way. You said, I don't give a fuck. I said, you ain't gotta give a fuck. It's cool.
That nigga that never been through none of that shit, bro. Never been through no shootouts and none of that shit, bro. I guarantee you, never served of a pack on other niggas' block. Never, you know what I'm saying? Like, you gonna say you don't care about the that's cause you jacked up on Clouded Team Max 5,000, champ. You juiced up. You don't care about danger. You don't care about none of that shit. You care about nothing. He ran. Yo, bro, hold on, bro. Let me see if I can find this shit again, bro. Let me see if I can find this shit again, bro. Tariq Nasheed chases Boochie Bear.
We got the fat boy. We got everything documented about this fat bitch. We got everything documented about this fat bitch. His attorney basically said, well, my client is a bitch. He only comes around when you ain't there. Your attorney said you were a bitch who only comes around when I ain't there.
That's true.
So we got your
but
bitch
you
ass
lost
documented.
In court today.
I won,
but
nigga,
you
because
lost today.
We got your bitch ass
but
shit documented.
The day was mine.
No, it's not.
The securities don't smile at him.
You still a fat buster bitch.
Okay. You lost
You dig?
today. But you lost
And
today.
your lawyer admitted
You
that you
lost
only come
today.
around when I ain't there.
You lost today.
No, I didn't lose shit.
Hey,
That's a
now
nasty
you get
fit too.
Tariq. 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 Alrighty.
Your attorney said we got the fat boy.
Watch how you go from this side
We got
to
everything
the other side.
documented
Look,
about this
look,
fat
look.
bitch.
Look, 100 feet. 100 feet.
No,
100 feet. 100 feet.
We got the fat boy. We got everything documented about this fat bitch.
100 feet.
We got everything documented about.
Yo, bro, on my soul, bro, your niggas woke up on me, bro, and y'all woke up on me close enough, bro, and I feel energy, bro. I'm swinging. I'm letting you know right now, bro. If y'all walk up on me, this go for anybody. If y'all walk up on me, and especially if I already know it's a problem, and you walk in my facility, I am not backpedaling. Period. Bro, you woke up on me, I'm telling you it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen, bro. Alright. Cameras out and all that. Just don't walk up on, bro. You nigga walked up on you, bro. You backpedal, talk about 100 feet. 100 feet, 100 feet. You lost today. So what you got a restraining order on, son?
Everything documented about this fat bitch.
100 feet.
We got everything documented about this fat bitch. His attorney basically said, well, my client is a bitch. He only comes around when you ain't there. Your attorney said you were a bitch who only comes around when I ain't there.
That's true.
So we got your
But
bitch
you
ass
lost
documented.
in court today.
I won,
But
nigga,
you
because
lost today.
we got your bitch ass
But
shit
you
documented.
The day was mine.
No, it's
Your
not.
securities don't smile at him.
You still a fat buster bitch.
Okay. You lost
dig?
today. But you lost
And
today.
your lawyer admitted
You
that you
lost
only come
today.
around when I ain't there.
You lost today.
No, I didn't lose shit.
Hey, now you get a up.
Bro gotta stop walking around calling himself a black belt, bro. On my soul, bro. Like, Beyond the Block says, so we gonna ignore Tariq, a grifter and a snitch who tried to lie and take Brandon to court but still lost his own lawsuit. I'm not backpedaling from a nigga with S-curls and Botox cheekbones. I'm not doing it, bro. And I only bring that video to bring up niggas we talking about they not afraid of problems. See, you gotta get stuck out that follower mind state, bro. So we gonna ignore it, bro. I don't know nothing about Tariq Nasheed. I don't watch them niggas because I don't need them to tell me about my blackness. I've been black my whole life. I know my history. I know where my parents came from. I know where my grandparents, my great-grandparents, my great-great-grandparents, all that shit is documented. My great-grandmother was in the Harlem Renaissance. Her name is Vivian Schuyler Key, bro. Pure Native American woman, bro. Like, I know my history. I don't need these niggas that follow them, these type niggas, Tariq Nasheed and Umar, them niggas don't have fathers, grandfathers and shit like that. They need somebody to teach them about their history. I don't need them niggas to teach me about my history. So I don't know nothing about Tariq Nasheed. I don't know nothing about, bro. All I know is Tariq Nasheed, you woke up on me like that, calling me a bitch and all that shit, it's gonna happen. I promise you. It's nothing that's gonna save you. I got that shit tatted, champ. Tough life. It'll get tough real fast. So, like I said, this nigga talking about he not afraid of problems and shit like this. I just don't see it. I don't see nowhere in no footage where he's looking like he's about to be active or looking like, you know, he don't take no shit or none of that, bro. He's a clout chasing rhetoric speaker. That's just what he is, bro.
Literally, the last time we was on the news, I just told you, I said, bro, that energy is gonna come your way. You said, I don't give a fuck. I said, you ain't gotta give a fuck. It's cool. But when you put out certain energy, this bravado, I'm gonna take off phase. What I told you, I said, the next time it come to you, you better put somebody down. The next week, that shit came.
Mm-hmm.
Just like clockwork. I said, bro, I'm telling you, somebody, I didn't think it was gonna be Cub, because I didn't even think y'all was gonna be back on the stream. But somebody I knew was gonna try to push that button just because, like, fuck it, I'm gonna go viral. Right. So like bro said, Cuz, you was slipping.
Yeah, I mean,
You felt like you had control of the situation, which nothing happened to you. But the spit and it's just like, nah, cuz a man, certain shit is like, even though you calm, collective, you know you'll do whatever the cuz, some shit you just can't let
He
slide.
not a
That's why we was on
man.
you when it happened the first time. Like, man, you should have put cuz down. The first
He's not a man no more. Once you ingest that clout, you become a clout individual. You are no longer male nor female. You are a clouditated champ. Period. He doesn't have the same morals and standards that a man would have, bro. He want to play around and, you know, I still got views off of it. I got spit on, yeah, all right, cool. But that shit don't matter. That shit didn't hurt me for real. I got views though, and people that fuck with me or fuck with the situation gonna rock with me, and people that's not is not. Nasty work. They giving him a podcast DP. As they should, bro. Now I wish more podcasts would do this shit. Keep it real with your homeboy. Yo, nigga, you looked crazy, bro.
First time, and this situation would have never happened. You would have did 1 million views. Adam probably would have hired you on the spot, and then the suspect shit would have been dead and gone.
And y'all keep,
but y'all let this shit linger on.
What's
and
with the
niggas,
time thing?
And regardless of niggas keep saying he's scared or not, he took it to every level of disrespect to force a nigga to do something at that point.
And
like
then when I
nigga,
stood
so
up,
in his
ran.
mind,
But
in
it
his
don't
mind,
matter,
in his
though.
mind, he like you scared.
Right.
Nigga, he disrespected you the first time y'all was up there. He took it to every level. He called you out your name, was trying to clown on you the whole show, and then tried to spit on you. Now, what else do you want him to do besides slap you?
What I keep trying to get y'all to get is, you can say like, oh,
I know what you're saying.
In his mind, he could think what he wants. 98% of people are like, that nigga's scared. That nigga tried to spit on you, then pulled out a knife on you. He's a bitch. He's marked out
But them
eternally.
the niggas
Niggas who even know him is like, bro, mark yourself out.
them the
So how am
niggas don't count.
They don't care about
Who-
you. They
who
don't know about you.
counts?
What I'm saying is this: if that was somebody who
We
had
count. We the ones that
exactly,
See? You see what just happened? Come on, bro. I'm only here to prove points. I'm only here to speak facts, man. You see what just happened? Right there, champ. Bro said 98% of the people say, and that's not true, because 99% of the people in my chat say that you're a bitch. And we don't even like Almighty Suspect, right? But you see what just happened? Bro said that don't matter. Like, those people don't matter. He said, so who matters? That was a rhetorical question. That was y'all niggas should have seen what he said. Stop teaching him. He's already gone. He's a grown man with a gray beard and that lived 3-4 lives already, bro. He's gone. He don't know that the real niggas around him, that's real homies to him, is the opinions that matter, that the opinions that he should be taking, champ. He thinks the chat, the niggas he don't know, the people that's, you know, commenting on the videos, he's reading, he's going through all the chats. And he's reading, yeah, bro, these people agree with me.
Eternally, niggas who even know him is like, bro, mark yourself out. So how am
niggas don't count?
they don't care about you. They don't know about you. What I'm saying is this: if that was somebody who had exactly who got your back,
And
bro.
he
At the end of
laughed
the day,
at,
family,
and
you
he
dealing with
laughed at y'all. Y'all said we count. The niggas that got your back, the niggas that care about you and love you. And he laughed at y'all niggas.
So how am
niggas don't count?
They don't care about you. They don't know about you. What I'm saying is this: if that was somebody who had exactly who got your back, bro.
Wow, bro. Come on, man. Niggas want to tell me how much of a good dude this nigga is, bro. He don't care about nobody, bro. He do not care about y'all. He cares about what people think. He cares about the perception of the niggas that, like I said in the beginning, he's one of those DJ academic niggas that don't like the street culture. He don't like it. I don't necessarily like it neither, but I don't have a hell-bent vendetta on that shit. I got a hell-bent vendetta on niggas that's just immoral. So I get to talk about everybody. Street niggas, niggas that's not street niggas, black belts, whoever I feel like is acting stupid and chasing clout, that's what we talk about here, right? So it's a little bit different for us. He just laughed at y'all niggas, bro, and this supposed to be y'all man. He laughed and all y'all put y'all head down. I think this about to be the end of Brandon on the viral way if they can't get through to him, champ.
At the end of the day, family, you was dealing with somebody who had moderate toughness, homie. That would have been a lose-lose for you. You lucky you dealt with somebody who I guess who wasn't as tough as you explained to be.
Well, if they have
no,
let me would they have pulled out a knife?
It don't even matter. Hell,
Nigga, they probably would have pulled out the toast. They probably would have pulled out the toast. Nigga, you's a big nigga, bro. They didn't pull out the toast. You know how many toasts I had pulled out on me, my nigga? Just cause a nigga think I'm gonna do something? Like, real talk. This is facts. So somebody that's tougher, you think they would have pulled out a knife? No, they would have fought you hand in hand, knowing that you a black belt and all that, and they would have fought you. No, nigga, they probably would have popped your big ass. Real talk.
oh yeah, you gotta realize this is a street fight, bro. Ain't no listen, this is not your Muay Thai, your lock. This ain't that, bro. You in a pot. You at a studio where you're from Long Beach and he used to be from a certain hood. You get what I'm saying? I mean, he don't owe you no fair fade. It don't matter.
But he's saying he wants a
Ruckus,
fade.
listen, fam. You thinking fade as if he's your homeboy. This is not your brother. This is not your cousin. This is not your homie that we can go catch a back fade and we go be boys after this. You are not friends with him.
Right. True.
So why you keep thinking it's going to be a fair fade?
Cause this nigga's a clout chaser. He knows that's the only way he's gonna win because he's not trying to catch a hat, champ. He's not trying to carry no weapons on. He feel like he don't have to carry weapons. One of the things about martial arts is they teach you how to fight against people with weapons. And the first thing they tell you is don't fight them niggas. That's the first thing they tell you. If you can try to get away, champ. But yeah, man, the viral way y'all talking to him like he's a 10-year-old, champ. And this is very telling. This is why I wanted to highlight this. Y'all talking to this nigga like he is 10 years old because he is in fact 10 years old when it comes to being street smart. His street age is 10 years old. His whatever age, his academic age is something different. Very well spoken brother. But your street smart age, you about 5 years old, champ. I'm gonna take 5 years away from you, champ. 5 years old, champ. This is like me telling my son how to act on the playground. Bro, you don't let nobody take your bike and ride your bike. That's how they steal your bike. Oh, so you think they would really do that? Like, bro, you sound like a child, bro. Yes, they would do that. Oh, my soul.
I didn't even think it was going to be a fade period because it's like, I already know the nigga doesn't want to fight. That's why when he was trying to talk all that shit, I was just like, let's just get back to the topic.
He keeps saying the same
you gotta
rhetoric,
understand, I'm not thinking
shit.
about like fighting like that. I'm prepared for whatever happens. Therefore, I was prepared. But at the same time, niggas is trying to sneak knives past
You wasn't
security,
prepared for
all
Cut to
types
pull
of
out
shit.
that, that knife.
Because if he would have been any type of aggressive like that, the Mexican that got on Tory Lanez,
Right.
you could have got poked up.
Right.
We just know you was scared. He just didn't want you to get up on him. That was just like a don't come near me move. But this is why I tell everybody, you cannot dictate how someone reacts to disrespect.
That's true.
Because you could walk into the building thinking, it's finna be a fade. And Cuz is a body snatcher, a soul snatcher. He like, fade? Think I'm finna send you up top.
Real talk.
Because that's where it's gonna go anyway after we fade if I don't like the results. Especially online, y'all on camera. So it's like a scared cat in the corner.
Right.
And you know Cuz living in his ego because he looking right at the chat the whole time. The first time y'all got into it, he came
They
back
was both
said
looking at the chat.
W sus. Nigga, that's Reddit talk. So you know Cuz went right home and looked at the comments. So he's
he said that when after yesterday.
The first time he was like
Look, he only care about content.
W sus. Like, Cuz, that's Reddit talk. So
That's
you know
fueling me
he
more.
said that?
exactly. So the comments is fueling Cuz. That's why I was like, we holding you to a higher standard. You being a black belt at that, nigga, they teach you like diffuse situations, walk away, this, that, and the third.
I would say
that's how you got the props the first time, but the second time you fed into it.
Right.
Because you like, oh, I got him.
Got him. But the thing is, I kept my composure until a nigga physically spit on me or spit at me. And it's like, then I did what anybody would do. But my thing is like, even in that moment, if I was a nigga who just was flying off the handle, bro, could have poked me. Just trying to get up on him, not even paying attention. So I was aware of what was going on. And then I followed the security, instructions after the initial shit. I mean, at that point, it's just like, all right, bro, I can make a choice. Not go back up to no jumper or whatever. But shit, I don't even get down the street. And I'm getting calls from the whole staff of no jumper like, hey, you good. Don't even worry about that shit. Like, we gonna take care of it. So it's like.
But we talking in circles right now, Brandon.
Yeah.
If you would have took Messiah, like he just said, if you would have addressed the elephant in the room,
Yeah.
It wouldn't even escalated to that point, bro. Because like I said, at the end of the day, even though you didn't put your hands on him, he still spit on you. And that's low-key, like, super disrespectful.
But I tried to address the elephant in the room when I told bro we could meet up and just fade, get it out the way.
Nah, but it's like
he was just scared to do it.
Now it is, but like once a nigga spit on you, it's like, okay, now the onus is on you. Now it's like, all right, you need to go get cracking and come back.
Hey, the nigga spit on me.
It's like, go get cracking and come back.
He spit on me. I jumped up. The nigga ran. It's like, I don't know what more I'm supposed to do with that. He ran into the corner. I went up to the... I'm going to get the nigga.
Nigga, pick that no jumper table up. Nigga,
Bro,
smash
you
something, cuz. Smash cuz with a table. Hit cuz with a mic. Anything.
This is the only problem. I seriously thought about doing that. That was in my mind. Like, I could just pick up this table and just crush the nigga. But the security guard was in between us. And the nigga was like, hella cool. He was like, bro, I know you'll kill this dude. Please just go in the other room because I can't really...
Yo, my son be using every excuse, bro. Because he just wants to say it, and then people in the chat believe him. Whatever people that don't really care about what's going on, they all right, yeah, well, nigga, if you get spit on, bro, it's nobody that's gonna be able to tell me nothing. My shorty, my kids may have to be like, Daddy, calm down. Like, nigga, my kids may have to, Daddy, stop. If they not there, this nigga's up. Who? What? The security? Come on, the security guy was cool. So, you know, I followed his instructions, bro. You was a cornball, bro. Straight up. Stop dibbling, dabbling with this hood shit, bro. Cause you gonna get yourself hurt, man. You're gonna get yourself hurt, bro.
We hold you back like that, and this is gonna escalate, and we gonna end up calling the police. I was like, you know what? I ain't trying to go to jail. Plus, niggas already prepared. I ain't trying to get in those situations.
Go to jail for
you
what?
gotta search a nigga and
go to jail for what? Trespassing, but you was doing the show there? The only thing the police would have did was come and tell you, yo, bro, you gotta leave. That's what they would have did, bro. Y'all would have had to call the police on me, though, champ. I mean, what? You're not gonna get charged for assault. You didn't do nothing. You didn't hit nobody. What you gonna get charged with? Disorderly conduct? My nigga, come on, champ.
and all that shit. We gotta look in the car. So I was just like, you know what? Just
You don't got nothing in your car,
And I'm not
bro.
gonna lie, I give credit to No Jumper because after that
You don't
shit
have
happened,
nothing in your car,
them niggas,
bro. You don't have nothing in his car. What is he talking about? You don't. Oh, police would have wanted to look at my car. You don't have nothing in your car, bro. You not like that. Like, let's just like, yo, bro. I'm not like that, bro. If it's not a fair fight, bro, I'm just not about doing that shit, bro. That's all. That's all, bro. It's that macho man shit, bro. Dawson is still a girl, though. He jumped behind security with the knife. Yeah, I mean, listen, I'm not taking up for Dawson. I'm just calling out this nigga Boochie Bear business tonight, champ. That's what I'm doing. I'm not on some one side of shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm just calling out the Boochaholic tonight, champ. Phenomenon, my brother, salute, champ, salute. Welcome back, man. Welcome back. Yeah, man. I'm not taking Dawson's side at all. But this nigga's pussy, champ. That's all I want to let niggas know. This nigga's a cornball.
just hit me within 5 minutes of me leaving and was like, nah, we about to have like a little meeting, a group meeting on the phone.
Do you think that was...
Bro, was done.
So do you think that was genuine, or was that to make you feel comfortable to not sue?
When a nigga like...
Because I'm going to call you in 5 minutes too, man. You good, woo, woo, making sure your ass don't file no lawsuit.
Nah, that's not even a thing, because if I want to file a lawsuit, I can still file it. Nobody said nothing about a lawsuit. The thing was, niggas was letting me know, like, no, we're going to take care of this situation. Like, it's not about to be like, this nigga, this happened, and then bro up here tomorrow. They pretty much was telling me, like, we about to fire this nigga.
Is you trying to be the new host up there?
I mean, if that happens, that's fine. But what I'm saying is, they showed...
Come on, bro. If that happened, that's fine. Nigga, you know... Nigga, nipples be wild hard thinking about no jumper pause, champ. Nigga be excited. On my soul. This nigga shorts get shorter and shorter every time he go to no jumper, nigga. First time, he was cool. Next time, the nigga had on drawers, champ. But what are you talking about, my nigga? You would love nothing more in life but to be a no-jumper host, which I don't understand. But, hey, more power to you, champ.
Like, we value... Like, nigga, I got a call from Remo. Remo don't fuck with me at all. I be talking shit on that nigga every time. When Remo is the first nigga to call me, and he like, dude, you was doing good up there. You were just defending yourself. You was being professional, all that shit. Don't.
Look, bro, that nigga care about Remo, bro. He care about what Remo got to say about the situation, champ. Oh, Remo said, once Remo called me, that's when I knew, champ. I knew I did something good once Remo called, champ. Nasty, diabolical ass work for the people that like Brandon. Y'all have to figure out what's going on with your man, champ. Y'all gotta understand what's going on. On my soul. It's nasty work, bro. But also I wanted to show y'all this too. Your nigga Brandon was on here. He talks about the suspect shit with Adam and them for a little while, but he also says some wild mook shit, bro. Like, it's just like, what's up with this guy? On my soul. But he went from the Viral Way podcast and he's on a mission. He drove all the way from Long Beach all the way to No Jumper again in the very place that he just got spit on, champ. Hit that like button, subscribe. Oh boy.
All right. I'm sorry. Actually live? Yeah. All right, let's try to watch.
And Flacco
the
is such a
profanity
hype
little
beast.
bit, if
Flacco is such a hype beast, bro. Such a hype beast, bro. You gotta have that Saratoga water because that's what's popping right now. You want people to think you popping. I got a big ass wine glass water that's probably supposed to be poured into glasses. Cream cheese niggas probably look at you like you stupid. They probably been drinking this shit for wild years. Nigga, you supposed to put it in a chilled glass and like, nigga, you're not even drinking it right. You putting a whole bottle. You supposed to share that shit. That water's so good, you supposed to share that shit with 4 people. But this ignoramus is putting it to his mouth and like, you know what I'm saying? Stino, what happened with the ruler guy interview? Complete L. Yo, listen, I ain't gonna lie, right? So I saw the ruler shit, right? And I was gonna make it a part of the live, but I'm like, bro, I don't want to really violate, son, or nothing like that. But I saw it, and I usually don't be in the chat, but I saw all y'all niggas in the chat. So I'm like, oh, word, all my niggas in the chat, bro. Like, my chat and this nigga chat. Like, god damn. So I'm like, all right, I subscribe real quick. And then I start listening. So I'm like, damn, yo, bro, this nigga Wack is running this guy right now. You know what I'm saying? And I'm trying to help. I'm trying to text and help. And, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, wasn't working, bro. But like I said, I seen that shit happen to Showface. I seen that shit happen to this guy. It seems like the niggas that be talking crazy, once the person that they was talking crazy about pop out, they don't be keeping the same energy. That's what I don't like. So I unsubscribe. You know what I'm saying? Straight like that. If I say I don't like nobody or like somebody and they, yo, you want to do an interview, nigga, bro, I'm about to say everything I done said about you to your face, nigga. Period. That's how that shit gonna go, bro. You're not about to overtalk me on my shit or none of that. We don't need to have no understanding. I don't need for my people to understand what you saying or none of that shit, bro. This is about to be an onslaught, especially somebody like Wack 100, bro. But yeah, let's tune into this nigga Jala being a hype beast and these niggas not knowing how to dress out there on the West Coast, champ, right? Hit that like button, subscribe if you're not subscribed. Let's go.
possible. Hey, I just want to interrupt you guys by saying I got a big play in the works. I'm not going to tell you guys who, but somebody who's a part of the No Jumper universe reached out to me and told me that they want to film Korn with an actual adult star that they have booked up, ready to go. Now, I did not bring this to Leonard the Plug. I did not say, hey, let's do this as a plug talk thing. I feel like it might be a little outside of her comfort zone. So instead, we're going to do this. We're going to post it on the No Jumper OnlyFans, and then we're going to have...
Is that the first video on the OnlyFans?
So the first topic of discussion is you telling the guys, and look at my son Boochaholic. He's waiting to jump in here, champ. But you're telling the guys that you're about to shoot a cornucopia for somebody, champ. Somebody hit you up in the No Jumper universe that wants to do a cornucopia scene, champ. Right? But Lena the Plug doesn't want to get piped by this person, right? All right, so that's what we're talking about. Copy.
No, we've done stuff before. I remember Kazumi put her finger up a kid's butt.
Wow. Okay, but I feel like it's super inactive, right? Like y'all haven't posted.
We haven't posted anything in years. Okay. I mean, like we probably posted some stuff, but like maybe just some boobs or whatever. But either way, you guys don't know who it is.
I know who it is. It's pretty hilarious.
Okay, yeah, okay. Can I like? I'm gonna write it down.
I know who it is too.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Can I write it down? Nobody say who it is. But I'm gonna show Brandon as well.
Will I get fired on my first day of not being employed?
Are you excited to see this person bang?
No.
We all know. Okay.
I am actually.
I'm very excited.
I mean, he's.
Look at him, bro. Bro just showed him a picture of a man. This is a man that they talking about. He showed him a picture and said, "Are you excited about seeing this person bang?" Bro said, "No." And then he said, "As a matter of fact, I am."
Well.
Will I get fired on my first day of not being employed?
Are you excited to see this person bang?
No.
We all know. Okay.
I am actually.
I'm very excited.
I am actually. Bro, is it no or all you are, champ? Or you just want to fit in? Or you just want to fit in? This is for the people that be following niggas because they be talking some righteous shit. With the nasty boys, champ.
I mean, he says he got a thing.
Because there was a point where he was banging, but
he's still banging. He bangs.
He was banging.
He bangs his hood.
No,
and
if you go to like his secret at Instagram, he has like something that looks like a girl who does that type of stuff on there. So I just assume he was always doing it.
I don't think he's ever done anything on camera. Probably iPhone or whatever, but like definitely not like with a real.
You guys do realize that once you gave away that it's a male, interest just dropped immediately.
No, except for your interest, champ. Except for your interest. First of all, nobody. I mean, I don't think nobody wants to see anybody get banged at no jumper. Sorry, bro. These is younger kids, bro. 18 to 25, maybe, bro. That probably they just so horny they want to see whatever, champ. You're the only grown nigga with gray beard that's talking about you're excited about seeing a man pipe something. You said that, champ. Boochie man, you said that.
But he has a woman that he's going to do what he's going to do with.
So is she the star?
Yes.
I mean, her and him. It's a 50-50 deal. But he also just mentioned that he might bring another girl as well, which for me, that sounds good because...
Can you just bring Brandy Sherry for me?
That's a different thing. That's a whole different...
I promise I won't disappoint.
No
performance
Why are you
anxiety.
capping? You have a girlfriend.
Come on, man. Y'all niggas man, bro. Can you just bring such and such for me? I promise I won't disappoint. What? Bro, what? What, son? What? Man, come on, man. Yo, Brandon, I wanna take suspect fade, bro. I want to take suspect fade. Reason? Because you fooled everybody, bro. Or you fooled the majority of people. You tried to take that intellectual route and that discipline route, and you tried to fool people. But if you got discipline, champ, and you a man, nigga, you not playing like this, bro. For no bag, bro. For no bag. You not playing like this, bro. We not playing like this. We not playing like this, bro. What you mean? You telling Adam you not going to disappoint?
Can you just bring Brandy Sherry for me?
That's a different thing. That's a whole different...
I promise I won't disappoint.
Performance. Why are you
anxiety.
capping? You have a girlfriend. Stop lying.
I don't care.
No, he would do it. Like he would fuck her.
Right, because okay.
Don't you have multiple wives?
Yeah,
no, I don't. Performance.
For me, that sounds good because...
Can you just bring Brandy Sherry for me?
That's a different thing. That's a whole different...
I promise I won't disappoint.
No performance
Why are you
anxiety.
capping? You have a girlfriend. Stop lying.
I don't care.
No, he would do it. Like he would fuck her.
Right, because
man. Oh, he would do it. Flacco, how do you know, man? How do you know? How do you know, bro? How do you know he would pipe her? How do you know? Oh, my soul. He would do it. Bro, what? Ah, champ. Champ. Oh, my soul. He's ready for Adam to watch. Bro. Come on, man.
Okay.
Don't you have multiple wives?
Yeah,
No, I don't.
You
I
have a
don't
wife
even
in
know.
Africa?
Listen, man, this guy said that. I don't.
You told me you got
man, this
a
guy
kid
be
in
trying
Africa.
to get clickbait like crazy, bro. I
You
saw
did say that.
I saw that and I was like, what?
You did tell us
You
you had
got
a
a
wife
kid
in
in
Africa,
Africa, bro.
What?
A kid.
You're
Now it's
tripping.
changed from a wife to a kid.
Now it's a kid. And it's like,
He
come on.
does. No, I'm telling you, he has a wife and kid in Africa.
You know,
Okay, maybe
my
it's
wife
'cause-
is gonna kill me if she sees some shit like that. Like, bro,
Your wife is gonna kill you because Flacco said you got another wife in Africa, but she allows you to pipe shorties for Adam on camera.
bro.
A secret family in Africa.
That's
Although,
crazy.
probably be kind of easy to keep them a secret.
Nah, I mean, shit. There's people,
And
black
that's
people
my
in
fault.
Africa now, so they ain't. no-
Wait, you
can't-
said
The
your wife's
convo was
gonna-
not supposed to be on air. Okay, that's
Wait, you said your wife's gonna kill you?
No, I don't know.
He
What
has
do
a
you think about
beautiful
this?
wife in Africa.
Yeah.
She's gorgeous.
Yo, Vuitton Dawn. Like, yo, I wasn't even gonna like respond to it because I rock with Scotty. So it's like, but it's like, yeah, I've already heard everything I need to hear from Almighty Suspect. And I don't particularly like when people say things like that in the chat because now you trying to take people out the chat to go watch Dotson. I'm not about to pull up Dotson. I ain't gonna lie. We already watched a good hour of Dotson. I'm not about to follow this nigga every move from now on, champ. I'm not. I'm not gonna lie. That was probably it from me and Dotson. Straight. But salute to Almighty Suspect and all that, champ. I just want to point out how cringe your man Boochie Baralis is, champ. His name is Boochie Baralis, champ.
You don't have the wife and kids.
We know this dude's lying, but it's okay. I
in
mean,
Africa.
we understand content brain.
You should do that for a YouTube video.
What?
I started a second family in Africa.
No,
What
but
you
we
mean you
literally-
already got
no, he
one?
literally
You
told me
start
this,
shit.
by the way. But no, he literally told me this, by the way. But
You'd be like a
never
hero
told
in
this
the
guy
red
that.
pill circles. You would be like a hero. I don't actually know why, but like
I
they would
have
probably think it was
one-
pretty cool.
Listen, I have one wife.
Yeah.
One. That's it.
Okay.
And you met her.
She's great. Yeah,
Exactly. What
It
the-
doesn't really seem like she doesn't seem like her self-esteem is so low as to allow you to just have a family in Africa.
Yeah.
What do you mean? This guy's a king. You know what I mean?
I'm not a
He's
king.
She didn't seem like she.
I'm not almighty.
I feel like you could smell it on a girl when she's got like
Down for that.
no self-respect and she's just.
Man, you still taking shots. You sitting in that nigga seat talking about I'm not almighty. And this nigga Flacco like, huh, yeah. Like, yeah. Let me sip this big ass gallon of Saratoga water.
Willing to let a guy do whatever.
But you see what you're doing. You're getting yourself in trouble now.
Why?
She has no.
It on a girl when she's got like
Down for
in Africa.
Yeah.
What do you mean? This guy's a king. You know what I mean?
I'm not a
He's
king.
She didn't seem like she.
I'm not almighty.
I feel like you could smell it on a girl when she's got like
Down for that.
no self-respect and she's just willing to let a guy do whatever.
But you see what you're doing. You're getting yourself in trouble now.
Why?
She has no self-respect and she's willing to let a guy do whatever.
That's what I would
You're
think of
falling
her
under
if
that
she was.
category at this point.
No, that is what I would think of her if she was.
This nigga taking shots. This nigga taking shots at the crown. He taking shots at the crown. Oh, a shorty don't got no self-respect if she let her man pipe other shorties and shit and she know about it. You getting yourself in trouble. What about Lena? So you mean Lena don't got no self-respect? Yes, Lena don't got no self-respect, champ. But she also does the same thing Adam does. So it's like he pipes shorties, she pipe niggas, multiple niggas. I mean,
But you're getting yourself in trouble right now. You're gonna have a conversation when you get home because it's like
Wait, why?
The fact that he hasn't connected this.
Oh, and
Damn,
he's saying
man.
See where he's going. But.
that if
I'm
she
just
would,
stopping you now.
Okay, but her allowing you to have another family in Africa.
I don't get what point you're trying to
There
make.
are some people who would think that what's going on with you is the same thing.
Oh, but ours is just acting.
See,
that's just content.
But what I'm going to tell you is there are people who would think the same thing because it's all about perception.
My thing is time. You know, I could film a scene with another girl. It takes 5 minutes.
Right.
No, it takes 45 minutes. But it's
well,
like
if there's somebody in Africa, how much time am I giving them?
Having
I'm
the whole
here.
family is way more involved.
Yeah. Like, you
I'm
need to be
here.
like emotionally involved.
But I'm here. So I'm here with y'all. So what time am I?
Yeah, what are you doing?
Yeah,
At 4 in the morning to hop on FaceTime for a little while?
I couldn't do that. Listen, I couldn't do something like that with a clear conscience.
Oh my God, man!
Right.
I couldn't do something like that with a clear conscience.
I mean, I feel like there is a need for us to just learn more about Brandon now because you have really like a lot of people are saying that you.
Yeah, let's learn more about Brandon, champ. Let's learn more about the dude that wants to see peepees and pipe in front of Adam, champ. Let's expose Brandon a little bit further, champ, because that's all it's gonna do. Once you start letting niggas talk, they finally get to where they want to be. They on the platform they want to be, and they start to talk. You start to learn shit.
Who are here to destroy No Jumper from the inside?
Agent of Chaos.
Yeah, and that
I had the same allegations.
And you've already defeated one beloved host. You've already managed to make one man lose his job, and you're sort of reveling in it now.
So I stuck the knife in his pocket and said, "Bring this to your job and get yourself fired."
No, but it was like suicide by cop. Like you forced a situation in which that was going to happen one way or another.
Yeah, right. They say,
You tried to young scooter basically.
For real.
Young scooter him, yeah.
As soon as they say suicide by cop, think about this. I was the one who continuously said, let's just get back to the topics. I literally gave this guy every opportunity.
Don't resist.
Am I wrong?
Well, you did, however.
No, how many times did I say, let's just get... I literally started laughing at myself. You're right. You win the point with the shorts. Let's just get back to the topics. Did I not say that?
You did, although you were derailing topics as well.
No,
to be
but...
fair.
And you said, yeah, I got shorts on in case I got to fuck somebody up.
We had an unexpected guest named Bizarre.
Right.
And I think that...
How bizarre?
I think that Bizarre being there unexpectedly, and that's what you were hyper focused on. We got to talk about Sharp. I'm like, dude, we have Bizarre right here. Right. That's like having a bad bitch right here, but you want to go like laughing.
And first of all, calling Bizarre a bad bitch is maniacal.
No, I said it's...
Yeah, bro, and to come in there as a guest and tell people what they should be talking about is yo, bro, like this nigga's a line crosser, bro, and he hasn't read the 48 Laws of Power, which a lot of people, which I'm not gonna name, haven't read that shit, bro. Don't outshine the master, champ. You can't outshine your master, champ. Once a nigga see that you trying to do that, you're going to go. There's going to be no more, son. There's going to be no more, son. Facts.
I get it.
We can't waste that much oxygen on Sharp. Like this is a corpse, a wall. It's like Weekend at Bernie's, but he's only being propped up by packs of parliaments and bottles of alcohol. Belvedere, if you will.
Fair enough.
Like he just is not even like there mentally. And it's like arguing with a bum on the corner in Skid Row. We could probably do that every day.
That sounds fun, actually, low-key, but...
Honestly, yeah. As I say, it does sound kind of tight.
But no, literally me sticking to the designated topics, regardless, if Sharp is on the list, that's what we're supposed to talk about.
Right. I don't know.
Wait. But, oh, sorry.
Did we ever talk about Sharp beating up the girl in the video that came out? Because I think that was like over the weekend. Oh, that did get addressed on the show.
Yeah, what a news.
Okay.
He got addressed on the news.
And he called in and talked about
it. Oh, yeah, he did. All right, I saw that clip. Yeah, my bad.
But regardless, yes, despite that, Brandon was trying to get back to the topics.
Right.
Yeah,
Despite
and he did say he's not going to advocate for suspect to lose his job, because that was the only thing I asked him was, hey, bro, if No Jumper do what No Jumper do, let them do it on their own. Don't ask for this.
No, okay. This is the tea. This is the tea that we got to get to. So I'm going to do content with Wack later today. The eve of you getting into the conversation with suspect in which he pulled out his sword and whatnot. Was it really a Swiss Army knife? Because that's funny.
He pulled out Excalibur.
He literally pulled it out and started trying to unfold it. Glass, why do you lie? You know you saw that.
I did not see the knife.
You're such a liar.
I wouldn't necessarily believe it if you were the only one saying it, but the security guard said it.
I'm not saying he didn't
Listen,
have
one
it.
thing I
just
don't
didn't
do,
see it.
I don't lie on the internet. I don't get on the internet and be like, I'm just gonna lie. Like this, and plus that's a serious accusation.
Okay.
And if he didn't have it,
and Hefe said he's seen it too.
he probably would have got killed by me because I had him. He was screaming.
So after the spit, you were determined, like, oh, I'm gonna.
I was on him, like I was literally the security. First of all, he's way too small. You know, he wasn't able to like control us both. So he
pushed
said,
you pretty hard.
He said, "Let me control the person I can control," and he rammed suspect up against.
So we need to have more of a Goliath doing security
You gotta
for
get
your
some
next
Samoans.
altercation.
You gotta get some Samoans. I'm not gonna have another altercation.
How about just stop having people that don't like each other on the same podcast channel? Or is that too much to ask?
Yeah,
but the thing is, when you spit,
Crip Mac's the only Samoan I know.
I don't think Crip Mac's gonna be so